Park. We're at 10 Palms, the Florida Derby, which is their biggest race day of the year. That is tomorrow. So that's where Crowder and I are. Solana and Jimmy are in the studios in Miami. Solana will have the Heat broadcast tonight, and that's why he's at the studios. And because we are now the flagship radio station for Miami Marlins baseball, Josh Appel will join us all afternoon. He is in the radio booth at Lone Depot Park. Hello, Joshua.
Hello, gentlemen. I'm in the Ruth. That's right. And Crowder, on my way into the stadium, I picked up the newest edition for later this year at the Crowder Toy Drive, Kyle Stowers bobblehead. So it is already a great opening day.
Yes, you got an old Christmas gift with you. 25,000.
Tonight is Kyle Stowers bobblehead night. First pitch, 7:10. First 25,000 fans. I'm told it is a sellout tonight at Lone Depot Park, but first 25,000 fans will get a Kyle Stowers bobblehead. He's injured, Josh, correct?
Yeah, he's got a hamstring injury, but he's already starting to rehab a little bit. So they're thinking maybe a month, but we can ask our guest later on today.
All right, that's right. Jack McMullen is going to join us this hour. He is the radio voice for the Miami Marlins on this very radio station. Marlins tonight on AM 560. Heat tonight will be on FM 104.3. But we're going to have a fun Friday afternoon. We always enjoy our time out here at Gulfstream Park. I already saw Crowder's wife, Asia, walk in. She's got the racing form in one hand, pocket full of 20s in the other. Although I guess you can't have a pocket full of 20s in the other. It would just be a stack of 20s. It wouldn't be a pocket full of 20s.
Oh, she's been in the lab doing research. She has a computer over there open.
I love watching her handicap races. You saw like the manager here at Gulfstream over at Mike Mayo's show, and he asked you, he's like, hey, where's the handicapper? And you thought he was talking about Ron Nicoletti, and he was talking about Asia.
She's right on the window. Look at her. It's crazy.
She is having the time of her life. So we will do the show here from Gulfstream Park and from Lone Depot Park at the same time and get you ready for Marlins opening day and Gulfstream Park. Get you ready for the 75th running of the $1 million Curlin, Florida Derby. That is tomorrow. First post tomorrow, 11:30 a.m. General admission is free. So if you want to come, stand GA and enjoy the races tomorrow, that's free. But obviously you can't make reservations at 10 Palms anymore, which is where we are, because that's sold out. But there are some reserve seats available at gulfstreampark.com for the walking ring and maybe some for taste at the track tomorrow. But it is going to be a fantastic day tomorrow. Watch and wager on world-class racing with the top horses and jockeys competing for glory on the road to the Triple Crown. Florida Derby tomorrow features 14 races with 10 graded stakes, and the actual Florida Derby, what time is it tomorrow? I think it goes off at 6:42, 6:12, 6:42. I'll find out, but that is the big one tomorrow. It is going to be a packed day at Gulfstream Park.
Everyone I talk to has a winner for me.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's possible, Hawk.
They actually were asking me on Mike Mayo's show. They're like, who do you like in the Florida Derby? And I'm like, well, you're going to have to show me the program.
Including Mayo.
And so I immediately go to Tyler Gaffalione, who I think is one of the jockeys Asia likes. Tyler Gaffalione always seems to be riding some winners when we're here. So I'm like, I think I'm going to like the one horse, Albus. And Mike Mayo was like, I'm not certain he's actually going to race tomorrow. He might get scratched. So I'm like, all right, well, I picked Duke as the chalk in the NCAA tournament. I will take the chalk for tomorrow, which is Chief Wallaby, Jose Alvarado, the jockey. He's going to go off at about 2-1.
I got the info today that, you know what, 11 is my roulette number.
Yep.
Because kids born at 11, my daughter's birthday is 11, all kind of 11s in our family. If anybody's 11-1, I'm going to bet them no matter what.
Oh.
I was like, but 11-1 is very great, Hawk.
But a nice payout if they win.
We're betting 11-1 horses.
Nice payout. Listen, you don't want to bet chalks all day. If you go over the racing results, if you look at the racing, 11-1 is not that much of a long shot. You start betting 65-1 and 71. Okay. But if you look at the race results every day, you will see it's not $2.80 payouts, which would be, the chalks 2-1, 1-2. Like you'll see $9 payouts, $18 payouts. Sometimes these are for $2 bets. Sometimes $27, $35. So you'll see chalks don't always win.
Okay.
All right,
let's go 11-1.
Let's get headlines here to start out the show today with Alejandro Solana, who's back in the studios in Miami. We miss you out here. We're going to have some nice food at 10 Palms, as we always do. Headlines brought to you by our friends at Doral Kia, home of the Pricito, our lowest price. Visit them at Doral Kia or DoralKia.com.
Yeah, the vibes look good over there, and the vibes look even better at Lone Depot Park, where Appel is.
Can you tell what the vibes are?
I know. Can you turn your camera around?
Yes.
Can you turn your laptop around and we can see the ballpark? Look at that.
That's cool.
That's sharp, man.
You're getting a sneak peek at the Celebration Club graphics on the scoreboard. They were just running through all of that. I mean, that's big.
If you're watching on our YouTube stream or Twitch, then you see what Josh Appel is going to be looking at all afternoon, which is a perfectly manicured baseball field diamond, and it looks great.
Gentlemen, I could start with the Sweet 16 scores from yesterday and the Sweet 16 schedule, Hawk, in case you want to run back over to the pod.
That
and
would be
know.
great, because I need to be brought up to speed pretty quickly. Also, I told you Lee Sterling's at the bar. I got to know if he gave us winners or losers yesterday, because I don't know any of the results.
Hey, there goes Lee. Good-looking man.
Yeah.
Where is he?
Right there.
Don't
Black
bring
and
up
white shirt.
Don't bring up Arkansas.
Did he give us Arkansas?
I believe he gave us Arkansas yesterday.
Asia
It's
Crowder's
coming.
already here looking for money. Look at this.
He's coming.
He's getting her money for race number. What race are they on? Race number 4? All right. Race number 4 going off at Gulfstream. Asia will who do you like? Number 2, she's got Velasquez. What's she say?
Box and trifecta.
All right. I like it.
What
Let
are
me
you
know
doing
when
to
you're
me, Hawk?
wagering on Tyler Gaffalione, because I love that guy. Oh, she's got him. She's got him earmarked.
Put her finger up.
Oh, she's got him to place. She got him to place. All right. Yeah, I like Gaffalione. All right, there you go. So he's in the trifecta? All right. I like it.
Oh, goodness. Yeah.
I'm sure W2 Roy's going to show up here. I mean, this is our spot, man.
All right, this is fun, but
This is our spot.
I'm going to have to refinance the house.
Yeah, it's going to cost you a little bit. I'm only here for the free food at 10 Palms.
Can I get a reverse mortgage at my age?
Hey,
No, you cannot, by the way.
Hey, the Marlins play their first game of the season today, gentlemen. It is opening day.
Oh.
I
let's
like
go.
it.
I did put in a
Fish.
bet yesterday on Hard Rock. I'm probably going to bet more, but I put in a little parlay. What do you think of this, Josh? Marlins to win with Sandy over 4.5 Ks.
I like that.
So it's because I think he's at 5, so he really needs 6 if you're betting his case. So I bought it down a little bit to 4.5. So that two leg parlay is plus 108. Marlins to win, Sandy over 4.5 Ks.
I love it. Sandy's poised for a big year, I think.
He came on strong last year, right? He had
He
a
really
slow
did.
start.
Last couple of months, he looked more like the Sandy Alcantara that we had been used to seeing, the one
Right.
that was a Cy Young winner. And hopefully he continues that trend to begin this season. And the Marlins got off to a tough start last year, if you remember. And then they were one of the better teams in the National League the last few months of the year, even missing Kyle Stowers for a long period of time. So if they can get off to a good start this year, you never know.
All right.
I got you, Hawk. Just put it in.
You put it in?
Yeah.
All right.
Hey,
That's right.
Appel, I had read some of the milestones that Sandy is approaching. Could get him this year. 81 strikeouts away to be the all-time franchise leader. He'll get that this year, right? Like if he stays healthy,
Yeah, for sure.
easy.
Yeah. Did you know, before you looked that up, would you have been able to guess who the all-time leader in strikeouts is for the organization?
Josh Johnson would have been my guess. I didn't look it up, though.
D-Train.
Is it Josh Johnson?
No, I don't think it is.
I would guess you're going to guess Dontrell.
Don Trail, baby.
I'm going to guess who had a long. How long did Beckett pitch here?
Not long enough.
Long.
No.
No.
I know the answer. I'll give it to you when you're done.
Jose?
Charlie Huff.
It's not Jose. It's not Charlie Huff.
Charlie Huff.
Oh, is it Man.
You sound like me on the Mike Mayo show.
Are you ready for the answer?
Just yell out Duke.
Brett Penny?
Ricky Nolasco.
Oh, Ricky Nolasco.
I mean, who doesn't love that
Name
12-6
from the
curveball?
Mets.
Yeah.
Who's
Wow.
Volstead too?
Crowder loves Chris Volstead.
I know.
We
They
used
went
to
out
hang
together.
Yeah.
We used to hang out.
I know.
Y'all are haters.
Who's the greatest Marlins pitcher of all time? Is it Beckett?
When you say greatest, what
Yes.
parameters are you using?
I'm
like
saying,
like most beloved?
No, not most beloved. I'm
Because
saying
that's either Dontrell or Jose, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. But like if we're doing a Mount Rushmore of Marlins pitchers in terms of like accolades,
For when they pitched with the Marlins?
yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Beckett and Levon would be the first two that come to mind
Well,
by that criteria.
Sandy won the Cy Young, though, didn't he?
Yeah.
But he hasn't won any hardware. That's the problem.
Well, the Cy Young is hardware.
Yeah.
Actually,
No,
I mean, that's
but-
the best pitcher in the league.
Solana, the Cy Young isn't hardware.
You know what I meant? Like organizational hardware. He didn't win a ring. Josh
You don't get a
Beckett
ring
did.
for making the playoffs?
No, I don't think you do.
You don't get a ring for getting swept by Philly?
Man, I wish we had playoff rings.
Well, how many did you have? One?
One.
Yeah. Playoff ring.
No plurals.
Didn't you also get a ring after you got blown out in the what was it, the Peach Bowl?
It was like the Outback Bowl.
I
or
got an
something.
Outback Bowl ring. I have a Peach Bowl ring.
Yeah, you got blown out in both.
We appeared. It's appearance ring.
The Miami Heat, they do play tonight as well. The Heat look like they're going to have Jaime Jaquez Jr. back, and they have fallen to the 10th seed because yesterday the Magic and the Hornets won. So the Heat need victories, gentlemen.
Great assessment.
Trevor Hoffman, somebody puts on the text machine. I mean, he was a hell of a reliever. Didn't they draft him?
Everybody knows Trevor Hoffman is a Padre.
Well, I know.
You
I don't
can't
even
claim Trevor Hoffman.
All right. But didn't they draft him? Didn't the Marlins draft Trevor Hoffman?
To check on that.
Just
Probably
flat
should know
out. I can't answer the question, but
If they did, I'd like to go shout that at Mike Mayo because that would be a good little sports factoid that I knew.
just the best pitcher.
The Reds drafted him.
Like the best pitcher, accolades, ring, Cy Young Award. Like with Sandy, the best person to ever step on the mound for the Marlins.
I think you kind of have to put him on there because of that. Like Beckett and Levon for sure, and then Sandy because of the Cy Young, and then probably Jose. I mean, that's probably your four. With Josh Johnson also receiving votes.
Yeah, JJ. I mean, how
Started
are we
an
not
All-Star
throwing
game,
JJ?
didn't he?
Yeah, he did. How are we not throwing JJ up there? That dude was an ace for like 4 years.
Underappreciated Marlin, Josh Johnson.
Crazy, man.
I used to do live spots for a collectible store somewhere in South Florida, and they paid me in an autographed Josh Johnson picture.
I was
Still
your
valuable.
That was, yeah. I guess they had they couldn't come up with the actual fee. They're like, how would you like this Josh Johnson autograph picture?
I was with Dontrell the night he got arrested.
I think I remember you telling that story.
Yeah, we left Aventura. He wanted to
Why
go
didn't
to
you get
South.
him a drink? I mean, a drive. A drive. I meant a drive. Why didn't you get him a ride?
No, we were at a club in Aventura, and it was me and Ronnie and him. And he said, "Hey, I'm gonna go to South Beach." We were like, "No, we're going back north to Davie. You know, we're going to sleep. It's 2 a.m. And then wake up in the morning and we see that deep train that got locked up.
So it's your fault?
How's it my fault? I didn't get behind the wheel of the Ferrari.
If you had a Ferrari, maybe you would have, though.
Yeah, that Dodge Ram wasn't cutting it at the time.
Before I go to break here, I just wanted to bring this up because we didn't touch on it yesterday. Dan Orlovsky's been getting crushed over his Ty Simpson take. For those that don't know, he called Ty Simpson the best quarterback in the upcoming draft, but he hasn't found a single person outside of like everybody in the state of Alabama, obviously, a single person to come to his defense and say, yeah, I see what you're seeing, Dan.
It's not so much that he said that he thought Ty Simpson was better, because you can formulate a respectable argument, especially from someone with the knowledge of Dan Orlovsky.
Winning tickets, Asia? Are those winners? Are those? Oh, okay. The race hasn't gone off yet. She handed a couple.
Yeah.
She handed a couple tickets to Crowder, and I didn't know if they were winning tickets or. But they're the bets have been placed for race 4.
She lets me hold on to the potential money.
Good luck.
The issue with Orlovsky was that he started his argument in favor of Ty Simpson with, what big games has Fernando Mendoza ever played in?
Well, the other reason that he's getting criticism is they share the same agency. And it was similar. Remember Brady Quinn? What was it where Ryan Clark was pissed at Brady Quinn because he was talking someone up that they shared, and it was either an agent or a mutual friend. Dan Orlovsky shares the same agency with Ty Simpson, but he does not with Fernando Mendoza. So everyone's making the leap that, hey, here's why you're pumping up a guy who's been pumped up to you by your agency.
I heard this. You know, we talked about it yesterday, actually, and I looked into it. And let's just go to the playoffs, right? Indiana played, was it Alabama, Oregon, Miami. How many of those 3 games do you think Fernando Mendoza had 200 yards passing?
I would imagine all 3.
0. 177, 192, 188. National championship against Miami, 188, 16 of 27. I've told you, I can't break down Ty Simpson. I haven't looked at film and all that. I don't think Fernando Mendoza's that good. I'm not picking a side, but I don't think Fernando Mendoza's that damn good.
Maybe Orlovsky is really doing it by process of elimination. There's 2 quarterbacks who maybe are in the argument for who's the best, and I haven't seen enough out of Mendoza to really believe that he's a game-changing NFL quarterback.
One read, let it go, deep out. He has a strong arm, but Josh, I see you shake your head. A guy they can't throw for 200 yards a game?
I'm fine. I'm fine with that. That's a fine argument to make. But that's not the argument that Orlovsky was making. The argument he was making was, what big games has Fernando Mendoza played in and won?
Right.
He won
the biggest one.
And made one of the biggest plays in college football playoff history, that touchdown run in the 4th quarter. Yeah. So, he has his big moments. Maybe those stat lines on the whole don't look great, but he certainly has had moments in these big games, which he's absolutely played in.
You can pick apart his performance, but you can't use as a criticism what big game has he won when he just won the biggest game of the year.
If a quarterback throws for under 200 yards, did his team carry him to that
it doesn't
win,
matter.
Or did
It doesn't matter. He still won the national championship.
He got in the center and handed the ball off to them 2 horses.
He was the quarterback.
Crowder. That dude made throw after throw
and run.
Remember
the touchdown
and
run. I know, Solana, 16 out of 27 to opportunities. The numbers are the numbers.
I'm not claiming he's going to be Peyton Manning, but you can't deny the fact that, in the national championship game, I remember sitting there saying, at some point, this team has to make one mistake. That's it, just one mistake, one. And he did not make a single mistake. He kept throwing back shoulder throws on the money to burn the DBs from Miami.
This Becker. And the back shoulders.
I like games where I cheer, don't make a mistake.
They won.
That's the chant I love.
Everybody excited for Teal Sundays, by the way? Jimmy's got on some teal. Hot.
Yes.
Oh, no, you don't. You have the new logo. I've got the teal on.
No, I'm very excited for the throwbacks. That was their best color scheme, without question.
I have on my favorite T-shirt.
Well, especially here at Gulfstream. Let me ask my wife, his T-shirt says. Are you showing us the World Series banners?
I am. They moved them.
Yeah, I know. I like them.
Lady asked, where's my wife? I said, she's right over there.
And they fixed them, because I did see a picture the other day where
it was just blowing in the wind.
The banners, they were a little disoriented.
Well, the roof's closed right now.
Yeah.
It will be open later.
Tonight?
Yeah, I'm assuming so. Unless they're expecting rain. I mean, normally they take advantage of the weather the first couple of months and open the roof as often as they can.
Yeah.
All right, guys, your weather in South Florida right now, it's going to be open, the roof. That's a pretty good barometer for how the day is going. Right now, though, it is 82 degrees. Tonight, the lows will be in the mid-70s. That weather report is brought to you by Tornado Roofing and Contracting, helping homeowners stay safe this storm season. Visit tornadoroofing.com for a free roof and window estimate.
All right, we're live at Gulfstream Park. Josh Appel is live at Lone Depot Park. Jack McMullen is going to join us in the next segment. Is he going to join us in the radio booth? Is he going to be in the radio booth with you?
He will be in the roof with me.
All right, you've tried that twice. We were unimpressed both times you've done that, and
Ruth,
I guess you will continue to do that. Jack McMullen, radio voice for your Miami Marlins, is going to join us in the next segment. Low testosterone is a real issue for many men. It can lead to poor sleep and low energy, brain fog, a reduced sex drive even, makes it difficult to stay in shape. And as we know, a healthy body plays a major role in your overall health and well-being. You feel better if you're in better shape. That's where Atlantic Men's Clinic comes in. I go there for testosterone shots once a week. And by the way, you could do testosterone at home. You don't have to go there. I just like going there. Everybody there is so nice. Atlantic Men's Clinic. I'm so thrilled I go there. If you're feeling sluggish, you just don't feel like you used to feel, I highly recommend testosterone treatments at Atlantic Men's Clinic. More than that, Atlantic Men's Clinic can help men lose weight, support metabolism, improve gains in the gym, and more with 4 targeted body composition plans featuring GH peptides, NAD+, GLP-1, PDA, and more. With the low T treatments combined with the body composition programs, most men notice real improvements. You'll see it, more energy, better focus. You're going to sleep better. You're going to wake up feeling refreshed. You're not going to fall asleep right after dinner. You have a renewed sex drive as well. So call Atlantic Men's Clinic. Set an appointment or get some info. They have 7 locations in South Florida. Phone number is 877-455-7300, 877-455-7300. You can always visit the website, which is atlanticmensclinic.com. Featured therapies are compounded and have not been evaluated nor approved by the FDA. Provider prescription required. See website for details.
You're listening to the Hoch, Crowder, and Solana Show.
Baseball.
WQAM, broadcasting live from the Edmore Sawgrass Auto Mall Studios. Edmore Sawgrass Buick GMC's entire inventory is on sale and all backed by Morse. Click EdmoreSawgrassBuickGMC.com to start shopping. GMC, we are professional grade.
I'm Bam Adebayo from the Miami Heat. Listen to our games here.
Another battle with the Cavaliers for the Heat. They're in Cleveland tonight for a game with the Cavs. Jump ball at 7:30. Preheat cranks it up at 6:15. Listen to the Heat with us. FM 1043 WQAM. And always streaming on the Odyssey, iHeartRadio, and TuneIn apps. Heat basketball on WQAM is sponsored by Doral Kia. You always pay less with your pricito at Doral Kia. Visit us at Doral Kia or at DoralKia.com.
Brought to you by Kalshi. Trade on anything. March matchups are here. Trade the tournament in all 50 states on Kalshi. St. John's is trading at 29% to beat Duke. $100 trade pays out $328 if they win. Download the Kalshi app and use code FIN to get $10 when you trade 10. KALSHI. Kalshi. Trade on anything.
In Miami, wherever there's a Domino's game, you'll always find your abuelito. And whenever you want a low price, you know you always pay less with your pricito at Doral Kia. Take advantage of a pricito now on all of your favorite new Kia models, like a Sportage, Sorento, Telluride, K5, Soul, and more. Don't wait. Hurry to Doral Kia today. Don't miss your chance to save on a new Kia or shop any of our pre-owned vehicles with easy financing, fast service, and the best value for your money. Because you always pay less with your pricito at Doral Kia. Visit us at Doral Kia or start shopping for your pricito now at DoralKia.com. Present any Miami Kia dealer's unexpired new vehicle advertisement for verification. Other Lithia dealerships do not qualify. The competing offer must be available for immediate purchase at the advertised price. The competitor's vehicle must be identically equipped as our in-stock vehicle used for comparison.
It's Colorectal Cancer Awareness Month. South Florida PBS Health Channel and Odyssey are teaming up to shine a light on this very important health topic. Symptoms such as changes in bowel habits, abdominal discomfort,
put on because I didn't think lemon pepper wings were for me. I thought they were more for Lou Williams, if you understand.
Me and Lou Williams?
Yeah, I didn't want to get too far into the weeds. That could be the best type of wing I've ever had.
That's ridiculous, Hawk.
Now I understand why Lou Williams loves Magic City. It really is the wings. Anyway, shocking admission. Jack McMullen is with us. How about that?
I got to ask you, bring from Chicago.
Yeah.
This is another one. This bean. Are you impressed by this big mirror bean?
Why would you not be impressed by the bean?
What is the bean? Bean it does nothing.
You know what it was? It is every 15-year-old's like you have to make a trip to go take a selfie into that bean, right? It's just a huge mirror that gets really, really hot in the middle of the summertime. So it's not worth it for anybody. You know what it is?
How
It's
dare you?
I mean, it's
how dare
Times
you diminish the
Square-ish.
bean?
Come on, it's Times Square-ish, is it not?
No, not at all. How dare you? That is,
sorry.
I mean, that is, I can't believe this guy is.
But Times Square has women with body paint on. This is a big bean.
I also happen to like ketchup on beans. No. So Jack McMullen will be the radio voice for the Marlins again this season. Again, you can hear the games here on WQAM. Can the Marlins surprise it all this season? Jack, they were kind of a surprise on the upside last season. You've got Sandy pitching tonight. We were talking earlier in the show. We love watching Sandy pitch. Yuri Perez, obviously, when he's been out there, has shown great stuff. I know Max Meyer had come with great promise. Seems like they could have a decent rotation, I'm guessing. Could they be a surprise on the upside?
100%. Yeah, I think the surprise probably stems from the starting pitching. And you mentioned, like, Sandy is a tone setter tonight. Yuri Perez, like, here's a take for you. I think this guy gets Cy Young votes this year. That fastball is unbelievable. And yes, it's 100 miles an hour, but the way that it like misses bats is crazy. And he's just kind of settling into, I think, 80% of who he could be. You're going to see the best version of Yuri when he's probably 25 or 26 years old. He's not even 23 years old, 24 years old just yet. So he is just scratching the surface of who Yuri Perez can be. He's 6'8". His arms and legs never end. It's like a Kevin Durant type of thing. It's just all limbs flying down at you from the pitcher's mound. And then Meyer, you mentioned, like, this dude punched out 14 guys against the Reds last April. His season ended early because of a hip thing last year, but it's going to start with pitching. This bullpen's really good. And I know that's not like the sexy thing that you want to hear. It's like, oh, they've got really good relievers and the seventh and eighth inning are going to be smooth sailing. They are going to be smooth sailing. And frankly, that's how you win a bunch of baseball games. And then in the lineup, you've got some guys. Like I know Stowers is out on his bobblehead day, which is really unfortunate tonight. But Jacob Marcy's a dude, man. Thank you, Appel, for showing off that bobblehead there.
Showing off the bobblehead for the streamers.
Jacob Marcy's an absolute dude. Otto Lopez, I think the baseball world is going to learn a lot about Otto Lopez this year. He's one of the better defensive shortstops in baseball, and he can swing it. Augustine Ramirez, why can't he hit 30 homers? And then you've got some of the best prospects in baseball that are coming up as well to join other guys like Xavier Edwards and Owen Casey, who's a prospect that is on this opening day roster. They've got a lot of pieces here that can make this a surprise very similar to last year.
I have Xavier Edwards' cell phone number. I bring it up. They're not impressed by it, Jack, but I am very impressed.
We were maybe impressed by it the first time you mentioned it. By the time you got to the 95th time, we've got it.
But the prospect thing, you're trading this guy to get prospects, What's the timeline on prospects working out? Is that kind of the rooster coming home to nest, whatever it is? Should that be coming up soon?
Actually, I'm trying to think about coming home to roost.
Something's coming home. The rooster coming home to the nest.
Yeah,
something's coming home to roost.
No,
I don't think it's a rooster.
Something's coming home to roost.
The octopus.
I don't think it's octopus.
I'm going to ask Claude what comes home to roost.
Yeah, I mean, in terms of that, honestly, like the best answer I can give you is when you look at the best organizations around baseball and how they operate from like a baseball operations perspective. So Peter Bendix is the president of baseball operations, and then everybody else that works with him. The way that it is best constructed around the league is you've got chicken comes home to roost. Yeah. Gotcha. Yeah, that makes sense.
Not octopus.
Thank you, Claude. But you've got waves of prospects. So like 3 of the better prospects in all of Major League Baseball are sitting in Jacksonville right now, which is the Marlins AAA affiliate. And then you've got a couple of other really good ones that are in Pensacola and AA right now, and then a couple that are in High A and Low A. So you've got this like churn of every single year a lot of really good young players that are ready to like complement the core that's already at the major league level. And look around the league. Like, I'll cite the Dodgers as an example. When the Dodgers were really entering this era of dominance, like Cody Bellinger was a homegrown guy. Will Smith, the catcher, was a homegrown guy. They had some pitchers that were homegrown guys. You always need homegrown to produce the stars, and you come right back to the big leagues.
Jack, we were talking about Sandy and Yuri earlier. For those who don't know, could you speak to the relationship that those two have? It's almost like Yuri is Sandy's child when they're out there. The way that those two, in a good way, the way that those two interact and the way that Sandy's taking Yuri under his wing.
It's somewhere between father, son, and older brother, little brother. I don't know exactly what it is, but like they do everything together. I mean, Yuri is watching every single bullpen session that Sandy's throwing. Like those guys in Jupiter attached to the hip, those guys in Miami on the road, on the plane, they're attached to the hip. Their lockers are next to each other. They sit next to each other on the plane. They sit next to each other on the bus. Like Sandy's schedule is Yuri's schedule. And I think it started as a mentorship type of thing, and then it just turned into a best friend and brother type of thing. But it's really unique. And like, okay, you understand why Yuri's doing it because Sandy won a Cy Young, right? He was the best pitcher on the planet in 2022. So he wants to learn from the best. Sandy doesn't necessarily need to reciprocate it, right? Like Sandy could just say, okay, yeah, you know, you could watch me do my thing. You could watch me do my work, you know, take whatever you want, and then I'll let you do your own thing. Sandy's there for every single time Yuri throws a baseball. Like that's really important where you've got two guys creating like this iron sharpens iron type of approach.
Who's somebody that maybe like the casual fan hasn't heard of yet or knows but isn't really expecting anything from that could have a breakout season? Like there were a couple guys last year. I mean, Stowers was one of them, right?
Yeah.
That all of a sudden everybody's buying Stowers jerseys. Like who's somebody that should be on our radar for this year?
Yeah, I think a lot of people are already aware of Jacob Marcy, but he only played 2 months last year, and Marcy was the best player on the Marlins for the final 2 months of the season. So I think this first full season of Marcy is going to be a big deal, and it's going to be kind of a coming out party for him to become one of the 5 or 6 best center fielders in Major League Baseball. The other guy is the best prospect that we got back from the Edward Cabrera deal, Owen Casey. Owen Casey was with the Chicago Cubs. It looked like he was the right fielder of the future. They trade for Kyle Tucker. They send Owen Casey back to AAA at the beginning of 25, and he's amazing. He's one of the best players in the minor leagues. But Kyle Tucker's there, so he can't come up. He played like 10, 15 games at the end of the year with the Cubs, and then they move him to go get Cabrera. So Cabby, you know, obviously you miss him in Miami, but you hope he does great things for the Cubs. Owen Casey is a guy that can be an everyday right fielder and a guy that can hit 30 homers in the big leagues. Is that going to happen this year? I have no idea. But you like to think that if he plays close to every day, he could hit 20 to 25, and this could be one of the better power threats in the division.
He had a good World Baseball Classic as well. Did you settle on the Maple Missile yet for his nickname? He's Canadian, by the way. Owen
Casey, Canadian. So I threw a couple at him. People have called him Big Red before. I wanted to do
orange hair.
Yeah, very orange hair. I'm thinking Maple Masher. Like the Maple Masher could be a good one for me because he's a homer guy. Like, you know, Masher, hey, he hits 30 homers. So Maple Masher is what I'm going with. And then the other one, like ONK, see you later. ONK, see you later. I don't know. We'll see.
No Canada tie in
there. No Canada. So Maple Masher, I think, is the way I'm going to go.
One of the big offseason acquisitions for the Marlins was Pete Fairbanks in the bullpen. They're hoping that he can nail down the back end. Ronnie Henriquez out for the year with he got Tommy John surgery. But my question to you is not about how Pete Fairbanks will fare. I didn't do that on purpose this season. I'm wondering between Pete and Tyler Phillips, is the bullpen big enough to handle a guy who punches himself in the face before he comes to the mound?
Yeah.
And all the antics that Pete Fairbanks brings to the table.
Never a closed fist for Phillips. It's always just it's a slap. It's not a punch in the face. It's a slap in the face. But Tyler Phillips, every time that bullpen door swings open, he's slapping himself in the face. And
You start doing that before a show.
You got it.
You can see his cheek, like it's like red, and his face like clearly gets very hot after he slaps himself. And these are hard slaps. But Fairbanks is a fun one, and I think you guys are going to have some fun with some of his quotes in his media sessions. Like he had one last year or 2 years ago in Tampa where, he blew a save and reporters, they gather around him in the clubhouse and they ask him, like, what do you feel like went wrong today? And he just takes a deep breath and goes, yeah, I didn't think it was a specific kind of suck, more an all-encompassing level of suck. So he has fun, and he understands that you got to do this thing every single day for 6 months. Those guys are two amazing personalities. And by the way, they're really good pitchers, and that's a huge piece of that good bullpen.
Jack McMullen is the radio voice for the Miami Marlins. Miami Marlins are now right here on WQAM. I believe the schedule for this weekend, Solana, you have that? It's AM 560 tonight. And is it
AM 560 tomorrow? And then I believe Sunday will be AM 790.
All right. Do we have confirmation of that from Jack?
We are good. Yep.
Confirmation from Josh?
That sounds right.
All right. Just checking.
Ask Barry Jackson.
Why are you double checking?
That's where I got it from.
Why are you double checking my work?
Well, based on past performance. I mean, sports is all about trends. True or false, Marlins would have made the playoffs and won the World Series last year if Matt Mervis had never been dumped.
So you love Mervis, huh? What was it?
I am the head of the Mervis militia, and still am, by the way. I've followed him all the way to Rochester.
Can I tell you, Mervis is one of the guys that I actually knew prior. I spent 3 years in Indianapolis working for that AAA team, and Mervis was in Iowa as a Cub minor leaguer for a while, and I got to know Mervis well. I saw him in the courtyard in Jupiter, and I gave him a very big hug. And I met the fiance this spring too, so that was big. So Mervis is doing well right now. Just letting you know. Possible
that Matt Mervis could have an MLB resurgence at some point. And I guess when I say resurgence, you would have had to have had something.
A surgeons.
A surgeons. You explain No. He was leading the team in home runs for a good portion of the season, and he had shown something special.
Merv is, number one, you will not meet better dudes than Matt Mervis. That guy is the absolute man. And number two, all it takes is that guy getting the timing down and getting hot, man. Like you saw a 7-homer month from him last April, and that's where the Mervis militia was formed, obviously. So yeah, why couldn't Merv, just find it again and hit the ground running?
Well, because we jinxed him. We
that is true.
But Jack, isn't there 7,000 Matt Mervises in the world
of
baseball right
you?
now?
How dare you?
I don't know, man. He's really strong.
There's who did I want to be? Like, I try to pick a player before the season starts and just get on board. Who was the guy that I liked? I went to one spring training game. He had an interesting name, which is why I like Matt Mervis. Who was it? Do you remember, Josh? I was at the game with you.
This past, I don't remember.
Interesting name.
So long ago.
De Los Santos.
Davison?
Yeah,
Davison?
Yeah, Davison, because it was spelled in an interesting way.
Yeah, Deyvison. Davison. Yeah. Davison de Los Santos. He's in Jacksonville right now, but Davison.
I'm a huge Jumbo Shrimp fan. That's
you
perfect.
Should be.
That's right. Yeah, get your cuts in up there, and then when can we expect to see him on the active roster?
Davison, that's a good question. I don't know. Maybe in a month, or two. We'll see.
Questions that Jack McMullen could have prepared for.
I was not expecting Davison and Mervis today. I'll be honest.
Davison de Los Santos going to be called up was not in the top 5,000.
Well, welcome to this show and the station.
Jack's gonna go to the higher ups and be like, "Are you sure WQM?"
Why? What'd they ask you? Are we a playoff team or not? No, they wanted to know about Davison de Los Santos, who's in Jacksonville, and then wanted to relitigate Matt Mervis. Anyway, we appreciate you making time for us. Opening night tonight. Nothing quite like opening day when it comes to Major League Baseball, and they're expecting a sellout tonight, right?
It's going to be awesome. Yeah, the fireworks show to follow, and roof is currently closed right now, but we're going to get this puppy open, and we're going to be playing ball. Beautiful night in Miami, it looks like. I busted out the iPhone weather app, and I'm not a radar guy. If there's a sunshine emoji there, I'm just going to believe that it's sunny and there's no rain.
Right.
It's a good take.
Well, let's all listen to the first, I shouldn't say first, but the return broadcast of the Marlins on WQAM. And in my opinion, I said this yesterday, the Marlins belong on WQAM, Heritage Radio Station, and it just sounds like summer to me. So listen to Jack McMullen tonight, 5:30 is when the pregame starts. First pitch will be 7:10 tonight. And again, you can hear the game on AM 560. Jack, have a great season. We'll talk to you throughout the season, obviously, and maybe try catch up on a hot dog at the ballpark tonight.
100%. No catch up for me, but no, really appreciate you guys. Thank you.
We'll give it a shot, though. Give it a shot. Tonight.
Yeah, why not?
All right.
No, you don't have to. Don't.
No, absolutely. You should. Why not? Why can't he? Why are you talking him out of ketchup on a hot dog? It's a good way.
Well, I don't want him to lie to you.
All right. Well, I think you should try it though, and send us a picture when you do.
No doubt. I'll put it on Belly. Are you
Radio
on that?
Voice.
Yeah.
Radio voice for the Miami Marlins. We'll take a break. We're live at Gulfstream Park. Josh Pell's live at Lone Depot Park. We will take a break. Come back with more Hochman, Crowder, and Solana.
You're listening to the Hoch, Crowder, and Solana Show.
Baseball.
We are ready for that 3 o'clock hour, as is Georgie does the theme songs for us at the top of the hour. We'll debut the 5 p.m. hour song next week. I know I promised it this week, but we're at Gulfstream Park. Appel's at Lone Depot Park. Solana's getting ready for heat action tonight. I mean, we got a lot of stuff going on. I want to make sure we have enough time to properly appreciate the new 5 o'clock hour song. So Georgie Music on social media, JORGMUZIK. Crowder and I are at Gulfstream Park, and the Florida Derby is tomorrow. Post time, I did check, 6:42 tomorrow. It's race 14. That is the Florida Derby. So had a great scene. I put video on Instagram. It's Radio Mark Hochman on Instagram if you don't follow me. But Lee Sterling is here, professional sports handicapper. Asia Crowder is here, amateur handicapper.
Yes.
And Crowder already has the Spilkus when we come to Gulfstream because Asia is so into handicapping the horse races, and she likes to have a lot of action on every race.
You use handicapping very loosely.
A lot of action. And, of course, Lee Sterling, I mean, his business is handicapping. And admittedly, he says, he doesn't know as much about handicapping horses, but he can read the racing program, look at past performance. And so we walk after the commercial break. Crowder and I walk from the broadcast table over to the bar area that's overlooking the track here. We're at 10 Palms, and there is Lee Sterling with Asia Crowder, and they're in a very animated discussion about handicapping the horse races.
2 pins out, the program, taking notes.
And Crowder's just like, this is going to kill me. This is going to be the end of me. I'm going to have to take a second mortgage.
See, this horse has never ran 6 furlongs. What are you talking about?
I got to give a shout out to 10 Palms just brought us a table's worth of food, and they're lemon pepper wings, by the way.
You're acting like they were invented yesterday.
Happened to be fantastic. I guess other venues are going to get on this lemon pepper craze. Because those are very good. I just had a little flatbread as well. Yeah. They have some sliders up there.
Oh, the hot honey chicken?
Yeah.
Oh, those are good.
Yeah, some real good food here at 10 Palms, so we appreciate all their hospitality. And Josh Pell is joining us all day from Lone Depot Park, where the Marlins open their season tonight.
And they're opening the roof right now.
Very exciting.
I mean,
we got action, man. We got Gulfstream Park. I mean, there's live racing going on right now, but tomorrow's the Florida Derby, biggest race day of the year. Marlins open their season tonight. There it is. You get a little view if you're on YouTube watching the roof open. And then Solana's got the Heat game tonight. Heat tonight in Cleveland once again. Has anyone looked at the line, by the way? I didn't look at the line yet, so I'm going to look at it if you haven't.
I did not look at the line.
I think yesterday it was 5.5.
Let's see. Take your guesses. What do you think the line is tonight? The Heat beat the Cavs with no problem, really.
Yeah, beat the hell out of them.
And Jared Allen is back. Max Strus is back in the lineup for the Cavs as well.
Take a guess. What do you think the line is, Crowder?
Strus ain't swinging no lines, but I still think it's 5.5.
I'd say Cavs -7.
Go Cavs
you want to take a guess?
Cavs -7.5.
It was Crowder got it right, -5.5. The rest of the guesses were all futile from the get-go.
Jared Allen moves the line a couple points. Nobody's saying, "Oh, Strus is back."
Would anybody like to guess the line tonight? The Chicago Bulls are at OKC. The tanking Chicago Bulls, but of course they have Matas Buzelis and Josh Giddey. So
yeah, I forgot.
The Chicago Bulls at OKC. What do you think the line is?
15.5.
Solana?
17.5.
Appel?
Thunder -19.
18.5.
Good grief.
18.5. And another giant one that I see tonight. How about this one? Denver is hosting Utah.
Ooh.
Utah might be the worst team you've ever seen play NBA basketball.
I got IMG beat.
And teams have a tough time in Denver as it is. I don't know if Utah's on the second night of a back-to-back. It seems like anyone who's in Denver is always on the second night of a back-to-back. But Denver hosting Utah. What do you think the line is?
Right up there, 17.5.
Solana?
21.5.
Appel?
19 again.
19. You nailed it, Josh. Look at you.
Boom.
Denver 19-point favorite. Man, didn't they come up, Solana, with some solutions for tanking? Because these are the problems. When you see these lines, there's a problem. Now, obviously, teams are going to be better than other teams. There's always going to be bad teams. But there are teams actively tanking. I mean, that Utah team jumps out at everyone because it was so apparent they were sitting starters in close games in the fourth quarter. So, Solana, they came up with 3 potential solutions today for this problem, which is pretty prevalent right now in the league.
Solana, can you explain this to a dumb person like myself? Because
Yes.
I read
it as well, and I could not understand it.
Yeah, I think the best explanation I saw was on CBS Sports. They laid it out. Option A, an 18-team lottery, including number 7 through 15 seeds in both conferences.
And it's not weighted more for teams that are worse.
So it's from 7 to 15 flat odds, 8% for the teams with the 10 worst records, and then every pick would be drawn in the lottery rather than just the top 4.
Okay. Who came up with did I read once a better solution, or did you have the better solution, Solana?
I had I have it here. It's the PWHL, the Professional Women's Hockey League.
Yes.
Their draft rules were what I believe to be the best idea I've seen for tanking, which was a team that becomes mathematically eliminated from the playoffs. They begin collecting draft points after every win. So once
I love that.
Once you're eliminated, now
you're incentivized, to win to get a better slot.
Correct.
Playing for your draft pick.
Correct. And at the end of the season, the team with the most draft points gets the top pick. The second most gets the second pick, and so on and so forth. So, I mean,
who would get the third pick?
So on and so forth.
I just wanted to make sure that I had the. I wanted to make sure I had the system right.
To me, it makes sense because the actual really bad teams get mathematically eliminated earlier. That always happens. But now they're incentivized to not lose more, obviously. And then when bad teams play each other later in the year, they have to win. Like
they're incentivized to win.
Right. They can't
You
lose.
actually are trying to achieve a better pick, and this way you get there by winning instead of losing.
And I think, the argument to that would be, well, then teams will just tank earlier. And look, there's some truth to that. But
yeah. I want to become the first team that's eliminated mathematically. That way, I'm going to have more chances than anyone else to accrue points.
There is some truth to that, but I would counter every team at the start of the season is actively trying to see what they got, right? Like no team starts the season saying, hey, let's bench guys because we're going to try to lose games early on. We know we're going to suck. Like every now and then you get a flash in the pan type stuff. You want to see if you've got it. Also, teams don't become mathematically eliminated from the postseason until February, March. Like literally the Jazz were mathematically eliminated 2 weeks ago. So this wouldn't start happening until now.
Right.
So I don't see any like real argument against it. I think that's the best way to do it.
Even if you were actively trying to tank, like maybe January.
And then you could penalize those teams. Like then you could definitively say, hey, you were actively trying to lose until you're mathematically eliminated. Now you're trying to win. Like it would be even more apparent that there's an issue with tanking, and then there could be real cause for Adam Silver to step in and penalize those teams.
Isn't the draft set up the way it is in all sports to have parity? To get the worst teams, the better players.
Correct. Theoretically, to maintain parity or to achieve parity
like
in professional sports,
yes.
The idea is, if these teams are bad, let's give them a chance to get better. But people are taking advantage of that system because they're being intentionally bad, and that's not the way the system was intended.
But to me, the bigger issue is this idea that teams have now embraced, which is if we're not going to contend, then we might as well just suck as bad as possible. And that's where this has become an issue because for a long time, the lottery has worked. You give teams equal or percentage points based on who's going to get the first round pick. Some teams get them lucky, some teams don't. But you didn't have this issue where 12 teams were outright trying to lose.
I mean, it literally wasn't even, and in football it's not, but it literally, even in basketball for years, was just the worst team gets the first pick.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you didn't even need to have a lottery because there was no danger. Like, everybody was trying to win. But that's a problem, by the way, of our society and talk radio and sports talk shows that, hey, if you don't have a championship, you've done nothing in your career.
But that was my take 2 weeks ago.
I remember. I'm
you guys.
stealing it.
Yeah. Like,
no, I completely remember it. I think I may have disagreed with you, but
No.
I like it now.
You called me an idiot.
I like
you,
it
you,
now.
you called me an idiot, but it's so true. This idea that, if you don't win,
I think
title,
I reacted with like, it's my fault. It's my fault. But it's actually a pretty right on take.
Thank you, Hawk. I
Yeah.
appreciate that. Yeah,
Well,
no.
it's mine though. It's mine now.
Okay.
I like it now.
This idea that if you don't win a title, then your season was a bust anyways. And I'm not saying your goal shouldn't be to win a title, but that's what's incentivized teams now to just say, well, we're not going to contend. We're not going to be a playoff team. We might as well just be the worst possible team ever.
Right.
And you're ruining it for the fans. You are.
But it's not a flawed thought.
It's not.
Wemby, Castle, Vassell, like that. Now they're favored to win.
I don't blame the Jazz. Like, my issue is not with the Jazz.
But it really is not a guaranteed panacea because we talked about Philly yesterday.
And Ricochet, whatever his name
And
is.
Atlanta with Ricochet, right. I mean, you could be terrible, get the number 1 overall pick, and somebody comes out like Zachary Ricochet. And now what? Now what are we going to do? Can we bank our tank for the next season? Bank the tank.
What do we do with that?
I don't know. You take that one. I'm going to trade you that one. I'm going to trade Bank the Tank for your take on this being a product of sports media.
Okay, perfect.
You want to give us the other options or not worth it?
I'll just read you really quickly. Option B was a 22-team lottery, including the 7 through 15 seeds in both conferences and the teams that lose in the first round of the playoffs. The lottery order would be determined by each team's cumulative 2-year record, like the WNBA.
I like that, by the way, where you've got to be in it. You've got to be
trying
or not for 2 years.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like now, okay, you want a tank? Do it again next season.
Yeah.
You know?
Why is this only an NBA problem, though? Like, the NHL doesn't have – I mean, I guess it's to your point where teams have just decided that even if you squeak in, you don't really have a shot to win. Because, like, the NHL, if you get that 8th playoff spot, you've still got a shot to go to the Stanley Cup and win. In baseball, there aren't teams that are – I mean, the Astros and, like, there's, like, one example here and there of teams that purposely were bad in the regular season to get better lottery odds. But it feels like this is only a problem every year in the NBA.
Well, I think in baseball, first of all, it takes longer to get someone in the draft to be a – important part of the team, not as long as it used to. But in basketball, it's really the only league where people are sitting for no particular reason. So it would be so out of the norm for hockey and football. Football, every game is at a premium because there's only 17 of them.
Yeah.
And I think in baseball, it's just harder to do in the draft. So basketball, like there's one person can be a game changer. Like,
that's what it is.
Like when you have a Victor Wembanyama coming out, I mean, how are you? I'm talking about just as the owner of a business. How would you not be incentivized to say, I'd kind of like to have that guy on my team?
But couldn't you say that about Connor McDavid coming out? When, like, the Oilers were just a bad team, and they ended up, locking into McDavid and Draisaitl. And like when the Penguins were bad back way back
with the Blackhawks a couple seasons ago, right?
With Taves and Patrick Kane. So. I mean, but I don't think they were outright tanking for these guys. They were just bad teams.
I think honking on head is I think it's a simple numbers thing. Like hockey, we had Barkey, right? Barkey's a Hall of Famer, isn't he?
Yeah.
We weren't winning nothing for 10 years of his career because he was just a defense or center fielder. Hell, I don't know what it's called.
Yeah, he was a center fielder.
Center fielder. But in basketball, you get a Wemby, you turn your entire organization around. You get a LeBron, you get
like
those
that,
guys.
Yeah.
Well,
overnight.
snap of a finger,
although
overnight,
Wemby really didn't do it overnight.
But the NBA is easily the league where it becomes harder to be great. Like in the NFL, you have the Seahawks. In Major League Baseball, you have teams like the Marlins. Like those things happen a lot. In the NHL, the Panthers as an 8 seed, like I'm not saying it happens every year, but you see that more where teams maybe weren't great in the regular season, but they get hot at the right time. In the NBA, 1 6 seed has won an NBA title. 1 6 seed has won an NBA title, and it was Hakeem Olajuwon's Rockets. 1 4 seed.
The hell were they doing as a 6 seed?
Right.
The hell were they doing at a 6 seed?
1 4 seed won an NBA title. And it was like the 68 Celtics, if I remember correctly. Like those, if you're not a top 3 seed, you're probably not winning an NBA title. So there's just it's so easier to just be mid in the NBA. Just think about the last championships. You can go back to 2000. There isn't one NBA title that doesn't have a superstar. Top-heavy talent matters so much more in the NBA than it does in every other sport. It's not even close.
You can go get that dog. Like, who's the favorites right now? The Spurs and OKC. What turned that around?
Yeah. Well, I mean,
organizational culture change.
Well,
no, Sam Presti was listening to local radio in OKC, and they were saying if you're not the top 4 seed,
yeah, that's my take.
No, but Crowder, honestly, it's not true. OKC was bad for like 8 years after Durant. Like, I know, they tanked
Durant.
Right, but they drafted correctly multiple years, and then they traded for SGA. Like, so really, OKC, even San Antonio, those are examples of why you do tank. I mean, that's why it's so complicated in the NBA. Yeah, man, I'm telling you. And with the new CBA, they ruined free agency. Flat out ruined it to spite Pat Riley, those stupid bums. So now you can't build through free agency. They incentivize you to build through the draft, but now they're going to penalize you for trying to better your draft positioning. The NBA has a legitimate, serious issue on its hand with roster construction moving forward because players want more money than ever, but they're going to penalize teams for going and trying to put themselves in the best position to get great players. And no player is going to hit free agency because it doesn't make sense for them because they can get the most money with contract extensions. Like the NBA screwed themselves with the stupid apron and the new CBA. Screwed themselves.
All right. Let's get headlines.
You can have that take too, Hoch, if you want.
Oh.
I tuned out about 30 seconds into that.
I am taking that WPWLHL take.
That's a great one.
Yeah, incentive to win late.
That's a great one. And it being a byproduct of sports media is an excellent portion. I don't know what happened.
You got the sports media one.
Yeah, but I don't know what happened at the end here because I literally tuned out.
He has a lot of words that don't mean much.
Well, the moment he starts talking about, I don't know, what was the phrase you used? Like structural integrity or something. Like he's used it before. I'm like, okay, now I'm out.
He did say the NBA has a big problem on its hand.
Just one hand.
Well,
other hand's free.
The other hand's fine, though. On one hand, they're doing great. On the other hand, they have a problem. I'm with Solana on that one. Let's do headlines brought to you by Doral Kia, home of the Pricito, our lowest price. Visit them at Doral Kia or DoralKia.com.
Can't wait for Hoch to be on a radio show as a guest, and they ask him about tanking. I know what take you're going to go with. I know exactly what.
Well, you know what's funny? So my friend Todd, who listens to the show and listens also, you guys have all met Todd from Chicago. He listens to the podcast as well that I do with Stugat. Todd, you know where I've been on this Caleb Williams versus George Gervin take, which is, hey, George, as much as I love Caleb Williams, George Gervin's the Iceman.
Yeah.
I grew up watching the Iceman. The Iceman's George Gervin. Caleb Williams, I don't know if you saw this, Appel. Caleb Williams has filed for the trademark for the Iceman. And George Gervin's pissed about it. He's like, wait a second.
Be too.
I'm the Iceman. Todd texted me this morning because we've had this conversation on the show, and each time I've been like, no, George Gervin's the Iceman or whatever. Yes. But Todd had a text to me this morning, and I was like, oh, that's a good take. And so I reversed my opinion when I was on with Stu Gotts. We taped a pod this morning, and he brought up the George Gervin thing, and I said, hey, listen, you had 40 years to file a trademark, guy. You can't, after 40 years, go, hey, what's he doing filing a trademark? You had 40 years. Your representation, while I agree you are the Iceman, you kind of had 40 years to file the trademark. You can't be pissed now that someone has swooped in and filed the trademark. Iceman, you had your chance, but, 40 years seems to be like plenty of time for you to put pen to paper. And so I stole that take this morning on the pod with Stu Gotts, and then I had told Todd at lunch. He brought it up. I hadn't talked to him since he sent me the text. I'm like, oh, that was a great take, by the way. I stole it today on the podcast.
Oh, this hockey league thing, you're going to hear it 2 weeks on the pivot.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh,
and say that you researched it because you're a big big draft Nick.
Yeah, you know, PWHL, see the Women's Professional Hockey League, they do it a perfect way. Yeah, I'm going to break it down. Amazing. Appreciate you, bro.
A tough week for me at the radio station. People stealing my ideas and then using it as their own. But don't worry, Crowder. Go ahead. I steal your takes all the time. By the way, Hawk, my take on George Gervin, win a ring first before you declare yourself the Iceman. Never won a ring.
George Gervin never won a ring?
Never won a ring.
Problem with tanking.
Never won an Easter.
Boom.
Never won
It's
a conference
byproduct of the
championship.
media.
You hear that?
It's a byproduct of the media.
Now, George Gervin's garbage. No rings.
Well,
But Caleb Williams hasn't won a ring.
Right, but he's still playing.
Well, but how can he file for a trademark?
True or false? Caleb Williams has a better chance to win a ring than George Gervin.
That is true. Boxed in. George Gervin has never won a ring.
Never won a ring. Never won a conference title either.
Not even with the Virginia
Loser.
Squires.
Did they keep stats back then?
Stop it. He didn't play that long ago.
The 70s?
Yeah, that wasn't that long ago.
To everybody else but you.
Seems like yesterday to me. 4-time NBA scoring champion. NBA All-Anniversary Team, Hall of Fame, obviously. 9-time All-Star. Never won a championship. I would have lost that bet.
Well, I mean,
what's new?
You lose a lot of bets.
Yeah. I was thinking about changing the draft lottery to the draft cash pop and try to make it easier.
Hey, there was some news out of Miami, I guess I could say now, not Fort Lauderdale. Inter Miami is dedicating one of their sections, and they're going to call it the Messi Stand. So he's getting his own section at New
Solana
Stadium.
made fun of me on the text thread this morning, Appel. He said he sent us a story that there's going to be a Messi stand. And I said, I don't know what that means. And I even read the article, and I didn't know what that means. Did you know what that meant?
No.
Yeah.
The first that I heard of it was Whitty, and Whitty told me that his tickets are in the Messi stand.
Interesting. Yeah, I just didn't know. Did you know that when he texted it to us?
I didn't know what he was
And he was
talking
making
about.
fun of me, and I'm like, I really don't know what a stand is. Like, I know what the stands are.
Right. That's why
But I didn't know that one section would be called a stand.
Single.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what
like,
you meant? Or
I'd be
like,
like-
how do you honor someone with like a section?
I thought it was a
No,
kiosk.
he didn't know. He didn't know what they were honoring him with. Like he didn't realize
Right.
that the stands, you could just dedicate one of the stands.
Well, I
to
believe
Messi.
the stands are all the seats, and then each section is a section within the stands. I've never heard of a stand, like a section being referred to as a singular stand.
The whole stadium is in honor of Leo Messi, honestly.
They should call it Messi Stadium.
Isn't he an owner?
I don't know. Does he have an ownership stake?
I believe
I think
his
he's got an ownership
contract-
stake in Apple TV or something.
Apple
Oh,
TV, Adidas, he gets a ton of revenue. I think he gets more revenue in Adidas than Apple TV. But I do believe in the initial contract, there was an opportunity to become an owner
Okay.
by signing here.
just thought-
we'd have to
when
double check that. But
When
I
you
think
said
so.
they, I was like, they, him? He's honoring himself. He's an owner.
He's also going to be signing all American currency.
You guys see the story that Tom Brady checked in on whether he could be a player owner?
So was that clickbait or is it a real story? Because I saw the story, I didn't click on it because it strikes me as something that he would say in jest on a podcast. Like, oh, yeah, I wanted to see, after that flag football, everybody saw the pass that he threw. And it was like, I thought maybe he was like, oh, I checked in to see maybe if I could still play or not, but they didn't take too kindly to that. So I didn't know if that was a real story or if it was kind of clickbaity.
I think he's almost gotten too comfortable as a media personality because
Yeah,
that's
you want him to be more prickly?
a little bit. That's a bad dad
Be
joke.
more on guard. Be more on guard. You're a little too loose.
It just feels like he's trying too hard. Oh, I checked in to see if I could be a player owner. Nobody believes.
Well,
You're
if he
70 years
did-
old.
If he actually did, it's a story. If that's kind of clickbait, then it's not really a story. It's just a glib remark.
Who would you rather have as your quarterback, Malik Willis or Tom Brady for this year?
Malik Willis.
Malik Willis.
I kind of like the idea of 49-year-old Tom Brady.
I was actually joking. I would take Tom Brady, and I would also take.
No.
I would put George Gervin on the Heat starting five right now.
So Gervin and Brady represent Miami?
Well, yeah,
I would have
that
George
that's-
Gervin on the court. tonight.
That's why you want to see Tiger Woods. Basically in a wheelchair playing the Masters.
It's such an awful thing. George Gervin's 73 years old. Tiger Woods, how old is he? In his 50s?
50.
He's 50?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, what are you doing, Solana? People win the Masters. They're 90 years old.
I bet you George Gervin's jumper is still silky smooth.
Of course it is. He's the Iceman.
Are they playing half course? So he's not getting back on D. Josh.
No, that's fine. You don't have to play. You don't have to have 5 on D. The Heat don't.
Tom Brady.
I've got 2.
I don't think Tom Brady could complete a game.
If he had good protection,
he could get a series in.
If he had good protection, you don't think he could complete a game?
I don't think he could complete a game.
Why?
Because he's
in great shape. If he doesn't get hit, like if he has good protection,
he's going to complete a game. I think he's going to pull something or get knocked to sleep because he can't move. He's old. I think he can still sling it.
How old is he?
Did I tell you about Carson
in his
Palmer?
30s still?
Carson Palmer was a quarterback in that flag game I played in.
Yeah.
Carson Palmer was throwing BBs, but he couldn't bend his knees.
How old is Brady? Like 44, 45?
He's sneaking up on
50, isn't he?
50? All right. Well, then I take it back.
I don't.
You can play golf at 50. You can't play football at 50.
Do you know who will be throwing out the first pitch tonight at the Marlins opener, Josh?
I don't. Who is it?
Our friend Andy Slater has just tweeted it out. Charles Johnson.
Wow. Luminary.
He is a luminary.
Damn, that's actually really cool.
Yeah.
You know, Andy Slater, so the Marlins a couple days ago, they signed Austin Slater, and he's leading off for the Marlins tonight.
Yeah, I
and
saw that.
It was very disappointing that Andy did not break the Austin Slater signing with a Slater scoop.
Oh, Slater scoop?
Yeah.
Because it could be taken both ways.
Mm.
I'm sorry. Who's Charles Johnson?
You don't know Charles Johnson?
What is?
Wasn't he the first pick ever in the Marlins organization?
Okay, I got you.
He was a catcher, played at UM. I believe he was on that 97 team.
Yes, he was.
Yeah.
That's CJ.
Was
bro.
he their first pick ever, though? The Marlins' first draft pick ever?
Charles Johnson.
That was Ronnie Cycli.
I believe that was the Heat.
Does he favor me or you more, Hawk?
Yeah,
Correct.
He was a first round pick in 92.
10th overall.
He was their first overall pick?
In 92.
Horse races.
They're
ending.
screaming.
Also played for the Rockies, of course, who are here tonight.
Ah, yes, you're right.
Look at Barney.
Could I have said any team and you would have been like, yeah, you're right?
No. I know he played for the Rockies.
Oh, okay.
Only because I'm looking at all the teams he played for online right now. I
Just saw his
did
face.
not remember him playing for the White Sox.
He could go, though. He was good.
Charles Johnson?
Yeah, very good.
I didn't know. Honestly, I had to
Yeah,
ask, if anybody else out there didn't know, because I didn't know.
Yeah, good question, Crowder.
Jimmy, you knew who Charles Johnson was?
Yes.
Lie.
Jimmy's wearing teal. What are you talking about?
So I was doing the podcast with Stugatz, the producer, this kid Taylor. He's in his young 20s. I mentioned
He's
three
like
names
34,
today.
I think.
Is he?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's older.
You think he's in his 20s?
I thought he was in his young 20s.
Yeah.
Are you
I'll
sure
text
he's in
him.
his 30s?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not 100% sure, but the other day it was his birthday. So I DM'd him happy birthday, and he had posted a picture. I'm pretty sure he said 33 or 34.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I'm texting him now.
He had never heard of, and let me see if Solana knows, because then he's the same age around Solana. And I guess Appel, too, right?
Yeah.
Do you guys know who Roberto Duran is?
Yeah, from Duran Duran.
The boxer?
Well, of course you know.
Oh.
I'm not asking you.
Oh, the boxer.
I messed up the game.
I was
My
asking
bad.
them.
Panama.
So you guys have never heard of Roberto Duran?
Yeah.
I'm sure I have.
What does that mean? I'm sure I have. I'm not asking if you've ever heard a name before. There's no way to check that. I was asking if I name Roberto Duran. Do you know who that is? I just found that shocking. Like you not knowing Charles Johnson.
Yeah.
Although you really didn't follow much baseball.
No.
So I can kind of understand that. Especially not knowing a catcher. Like,
Right, but
would
what
you
does
know
that
Johnny
mean?
Bench?
No. ESPN just said that
Oh, my
Tiger
God.
Woods is in a rollover crash.
What?
Rollover car crash in Florida this afternoon.
Oh, man.
What? Way to go, Solana.
Gary just showed it to me. Look at Solana. He was listening to the
Way
podcast.
to go, Solana. You got him so upset. Is this true? How come I can't find this?
Yeah, I got
You
the
go to
notification
Florida.
too.
What's that?
Don't do way to go, Solana. Don't tie me to this is actual terrible news.
This just happened Friday afternoon, right after 2 p.m. This is an hour ago.
How come I don't see it?
I have it here. Tiger Woods was involved, this is courtesy of ESPN, involved in a rollover crash in Jupiter Island, Florida, earlier today, according to the Martin County Sheriff's Office. No details about the cause of the crash or Woods' condition were immediately available from the Sheriff's Office.
It's in a residential area.
He lives up there. His team's called Jupiter whatever's.
Damn.
Goodness. What is...
That stinks.
Didn't he break his leg in a car wreck?
Yes.
Yeah, all his accidents involve cars
He
in some
needs
way
a
or
driver,
another.
man.
Wow. That's terrible.
Look at Solana.
Well, don't do that.
He just said don't do that. We don't know Tiger's condition.
Well, also because I referenced him in a wheelchair about 8 minutes ago, but that was before I knew anything about his car accident, which could definitely be taken out of context.
Yeah.
Hoch, going back to Roberto Duran. What have I said to you? Do you know Heriberto Hernandez?
No.
Well, he's starting left field for the Marlins today, so maybe you should get to know him.
Heriberto's heroes.
But he's not a legend.
Right, like Roberto Duran. I mean, there was a time where Sugar Ray Leonard, Thomas Hearns, Roberto Duran. But it makes sense that it makes sense that they wouldn't know that. Like, you know what I mean? Like that was in the 80s.
Yeah, and I guess that he's not Ali and them guys. They weren't that.
The conversation that I was having with Todd earlier today, I know we have to break. The conversation I was having with Todd, he's like, how do these kids not know any, like, the history of sports? And I said, you know why? Because when we were young, there was only history. We didn't get anything current because we had to wait for the news that night or the newspaper the following day or whatever. So when we were learning stuff or reading about stuff, it was stuff about athletes and stuff, singers and musicians that our parents followed or that were before us. But now you're bombarded with constant current news, and no one's interested with what happened even yesterday. It's just a different world.
And it was less to know.
Like, it was less to know. You're 100% correct.
Who needs to know Duke Dennis stream numbers and stuff like that? They have so much foolishness to worry about. They can't concentrate on the main thing being the main thing. Josh.
Finally, guys, there was some news earlier today. FIU officially introduced Joey Cantons as their new head men's basketball coach.
Are you mad at Pitbull, Solana?
Yeah, I did see that story.
Why? What happened?
I want to do a little bit more research before I start slandering Mr. 305, Mr. Worldwide, because Hoch, there's this college football or NCAA really website that has posted about Pitbull the day that FIU announced the partnership with him. It would be Pitbull Stadium and several other things that he'd be doing. He'd be creating a new FIU theme song, which he has yet to do. He would be putting like Pitbull adjacent artists, people signed under him to perform at FIU football stadium or Pitbull Stadium, which he has yet to do. Like there were just a lot of things that he was supposed to do in that agreement, which just never happened. And
it's kind of like a radio show. I'm still working on a screening of The Warriors with Todd Castleberry and Brendan Tobin and Joy. You got a winner? Lee Sterling's going to cash a ticket.
He got it one.
That.
Yeah, so I want to do a little more research, Appel, before I'll reach out to my people, find out what the deal is before I'm slandering Pitbull.
All right.
Your weather in South Florida right now, it is 82 degrees. Tonight, the lows are going to drop into the upper 70s. The roof is open for opening day at Lone Depot Park.
FIU. I text y'all this. Remember Arturo Freeman?
Yep.
He is an intern at FIU under Willie Simmons, and he said he's going to talk to Coach Willie about bringing me out there for camp.
Look at that. It started with beef between you and Willie Simmons, and now
I'm going to be a FIU Paws
at
Up
that.
Papa liaison.
Let's go.
All of
man.
a sudden, Solana.
I
all
think I'm
that
broadcasting
takes-
the spring game this Saturday.
All
I'm-
that
oh,
takes
I'm
to
not-
find an ally is
Yeah.
get him involved somehow, and all of a sudden, his
Arturo Freeman.
Attaching
Please.
my cart to your horse. I'll do it by myself.
That weather report and Crowder being a douche was brought to you by Tornado Roofing and Contracting, helping keep your home and family safe when the storms roll in. Visit tornadoroofing.com for your free roof and window estimate.
Don't you work with Solana? No.
Willie, no.
No good. No good.
No good. No good. We're live at Gulfstream Park in beautiful Hallandale Beach. Josh Appel is live at Lone Depot Park in Little Havana. I mean, we've got coverage for you today on this very radio program. Cheetah Pompano, that's a great spot to watch a tournament game this weekend, or you just want to go there, watch some sports, or be entertained. They have 4 stages of entertainment and the most beautiful ladies in South Florida. Cheetah Pompano has the amazing complimentary gourmet lunch till 3 p.m. every day, happy hour specials till 6. And again, you can watch all the tournament games at Cheetah Pompano or Cheetah Palm Beach. It's slam dunk season, so make plans to watch the games there. Tomorrow is the Rodriguez Charities 7th annual poker tournament at the Seminole Casino, Coconut Creek. I am playing in it. 100% of the proceeds from the event are donated to local charities. There's $10,000 in cash prizes. It's a $200 buy-in, and there will be bounties for knocking out certain players like me. So be at the poker tournament tomorrow. It is tomorrow, Seminole Casino, Coconut Creek. Hope to see everyone there. Starts around 12 in the afternoon. Every day is a great day at Cheetah Pompano Beach, especially on the weekends. And make sure you visit Cheetah Palm Beach as well, especially on the weekends. And get all the details at cheetahsofl.com.
You're listening to the Hoch, Crowder, and Solana Show.
There's no crying in baseball.
We're live at Gulfstream Park in Hallandale Beach. Tomorrow is the Florida Derby. Here are your entries. Albus, Chief Wallaby, Wayne's Law, Commandment, Redland Rebels, Nearly, Timeless Victory, The Puma, and Gregarious.
Redlands Rebels. Huh?
I mean, she's stunning.
All right, what are you talking about? I'm talking about Redlands Rebels.
Holy mackerel. I looked at Crowder. Crowder looked at me, and we both could not keep our eyes off someone here. Holy mackerel.
I was thinking about Redlands Rebels.
Wow. I would follow her around the walking ring.
What's her at?
Oh, my goodness.
That's you see, this is a person who doesn't know Roberto Duran. When you immediately think of like what's her at, because that would never pop into my head. But if you're young, then you go, yeah, what's her at? Yeah, that makes
DM.
sense.
They have the DM gang.
There's going to be crazy traffic. Speaking of young people, there's going to be crazy traffic in Miami tonight. First of all, Donald Trump is in town. Secondly, the Marlins opener is sold out. So there's a lot of cars. And thirdly, Ultra starts.
No way.
It's going to be crazy traffic-wise.
Solana, you got your yellow shirt ready?
I'm ready to go, baby. Yeah.
Are you going to Ultra again?
I don't know. Maybe
You've sworn
Sunday.
it off?
No, I haven't sworn it off. Maybe Sunday. Valentina and I were talking. Maybe we'll get a ticket on Sunday and go. We like to line up on Sunday. Carl Cox tent. Probably be out there.
Who are is anybody like playing who I would know?
Is anybody playing? Yeah. No. Yeah. It's only the biggest music festival in the world, Hoch. But yeah, is
But
anybody
who?
playing?
I'm saying who?
Tonight.
Someone I would know.
I think John Summit plays on Sunday.
No, tell us someone I would know.
Yeah, like a real
I'm not certain you understand my question.
Hardwell.
A famous person.
Armin Van Buren.
I'm not understand. I don't think you're understanding.
Nicky Romero.
Is there someone I would know?
Rehab. Afrojack. Alesso. Martin Garrix.
Martin Garrix, I know.
You know him?
Yeah, you know him.
I do know Martin Garrix. He's got one hit song.
Make the noises.
Isn't
I
it
would
like,
say sing it, but like make the noises.
Well, isn't it like Animal or something?
Yeah.
Isn't it Animal? Yeah.
Yeah.
You pay to watch these people, or it's a free festival?
Bro, everybody I just mentioned is a legend. Literally,
That's
every
not what
person
I'm
I
asking
mentioned
you. I'm
is a legend.
I'm not saying that they're not. I'm asking if there's anyone I would know.
I
I'm
gotcha.
56.
I got you.
Obviously, it's the people who are going to draw hundreds of thousands of people. I'm not. I know this isn't a backyard festival. I'm asking if there's anyone I would know.
I'm sorry. Eric Prydz, Hawk.
From the Marlins?
He sings?
Are we going over the Marlins starting lineup here? Honestly, is there anyone I would know?
Yeah, the Martinez brothers.
Who killed their parents in California?
Goodness gracious.
Oh, that was the Menendez brothers. My bad.
Yeah,
Martinez.
Yeah, I was watching that documentary the other night.
Oh, that's crazy.
Crazy.
If anybody's trying to find me, I'll be by that tree that girl had sex with.
See, now the tree, I know.
John Summit's going to be great tonight. What do you mean?
What does John Summit do? Is he a DJ?
Yeah.
Oh, my God, man.
Well, I don't know. Why are you saying that? I don't know. You didn't know who Roberto Duran was.
Okay, but obviously he's a DJ. We're talking about Ultra. Like, what does he do, Hawk?
Well,
he plays
here's
cricket?
why.
He's
Here's
going to
why.
play cricket at Ultra tonight? Like,
Here's why.
obviously.
Because I don't know if they're all DJs or you could have some musicians who sing
you
as
go.
well. But here's why. Every DJ I know is named Marshmallow. It's not named John Summit. The guy sounds like he's a congressman in the 3rd district. So I thought to myself, maybe this guy's not a DJ, because if you want to be a popular DJ, you put a marshmallow on your head and you call yourself Marshmallow.
Throw cakes at people.
You don't take your government name and go, oh, hello, Mr. John Summit here for a set. So I thought maybe he doesn't DJ.
No.
Is
That's a good
that
point.
awful a question?
That's a good point.
No, you're right, Hawk. Yeah, no, he's going to be laying tile out there tonight. John
Well,
Summit.
John Summit sounds like he should be laying tile. Marshmallow sounds like he should be DJing. Man, I just get attacked constantly. I don't understand. I'm asking questions. There's no stupid questions, Solana.
That one. Those were stupid. All of those were stupid.
Don't they really just play other people's songs? Like, are
Right.
they that talented?
Right.
What are you guys doing, man?
Well, are they like is John
other people's
Summit?
art.
Is John Summit is he more talented as a DJ than Kenny Walker?
I don't.
All right, we got to take a break.
I don't think John Summit could be the
4
PA
o'clock
announcer.
hour. 4 o'clock hour is next on Hochman, Crowder, and Solana.
I got Kenny.
You're listening to the Hoch, Crowder, and Solana Show.
Yeah.
WQAM.
with us at Lone Depot Park. Marlins open their season tonight. First pitch is 7:10, and you can hear the game on AM 560. We are the new flagship station for Marlins baseball. Pregame starts at 5:30 on 560 AM. First pitch, 7:10 p.m. from Little Havana. Marlins and Rockies tonight. I will start the 4 o'clock hour here with the stock market report. It ain't good. Stock market report sponsored by Anajar and Levine, Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE, 1-800-747-3733. The bloodletting on Wall Street continues today. Dow Jones down 793 points, which is almost 2%. S&P 500 down 108 points, which is over 1.5%. And the NASDAQ down another 2+%, down 459 points. It has been brutal on Wall Street. And it's also affecting Fartcoin. If you guys have been
I'm not
following that, since I told you in the crypto space, Fartcoin is a meme coin that seems to go up to $1, down to 15 cents or whatever. And when I told Ryan to buy it from Funky Buddha, he got it at 15 cents, shot up to 21 cents, down to 17 cents today. So keep an eye on Fartcoin if you're looking to add to your crypto portfolio. We're monitoring, I'll get to 15 minutes of heat here. We're monitoring this Tiger Woods rollover crash, which happened in Jupiter. It's such a bummer, but there is, I see on social media, Fox News is there, and on one of the golf Twitter accounts, you can see a picture of his car up on its side.
Yeah.
That's what I was showing Crowder earlier.
See that
Hoch thinks his computer's touch screen.
I'm trying to make the picture larger for Crowder, and it's not working. And he was during the commercial break, and he goes, "Is that a touchscreen?" I go, "As a matter of fact, it's not." So, and we'll talk more about Ultra as well. Bill Smith, famous DJ, headlining Ultra tonight. What's his name again, Solana?
Bill Smith? No, it's John Summit. Huh?
John Summit. John Summit.
Not to butt in here really quick, but golf.com is out with a tweet from Martin County Fire Rescue reporting no injuries to anybody involved in the Tiger Woods crash.
All right, that would be good news.
Yeah.
Man. Anyway. This sucks.
It does. It's bad. And, over and over again, and the injuries, him getting older, wanting to watch him play again, I don't like it.
Hopefully, this won't affect his chances to play in the Masters if there are no injuries. This, for Tiger, a rollover is almost like a fender bender for me. You know what I mean? Like, everybody's got their standards. Like, that's no big deal for him.
Yeah.
Honey, I was in a rollover.
He's been in a couple of them.
Oh, Lori, I ran into the post again in the garage. Happens.
You hit any more poles lately?
No, I've been very careful.
You are, yeah.
Very careful. $5,000 lesson learned.
About to say.
15 minutes of heat is brought to you by Durrell Kia, home of the Pricito, our lowest price. Visit them at Durrell Kia or DurrellKia.com. Told you the line for tonight's Heat game. Heat game tonight you can hear here on 104.3 FM WQAM. Heat tonight in Cleveland again. Cleveland's a 5.5-point favorite. Have you guessed some of the props? How about Tyler Hero tonight? What do you think his point prop is?
20.5.
Solana?
19.5.
19.5. Yeah. You nailed it. How about Jared Allen tonight? Jared Allen's back.
He's not an offensive killer like that. 17.5?
Probably a little less. 14.5.
13.5. How about Pella Larson? Pella Larson, Solana. You love him.
Oh, I love him.
You track the Twitter account that notes if Pella Larson got hit in the face?
I do. Absolutely. Unfortunately, for the Twitter account, of course, not for Pella. He did not the other night.
There was some debate about that. Did you see the Heat tweeted out?
The other night?
The Heat tweeted out at the Pella, did Pella get hit account going, hey, on second thought, and there's kind of Pella on like diving for a loose ball. It's on the actual Heat Twitter account. It's like Pella diving for a loose ball. It looks like he might be getting hit in the face.
Oh, all right.
You see it?
Well, thank God. Thank God for all of us.
Yeah.
Put his face in there so much.
Yeah, listen, gotta.
Oh,
I guess Max Struess.
Pella's
did.
9.5.
Pella's
did.
11.5.
Oh,
he took a hard in hand to the face.
Right?
Yeah,
So Pella did get hit.
he got hit.
Max Struess. I know you love when the Struess is loose.
yeah, ain't getting that loose. 7.5.
Nah, 14.5.
8.5.
Nah.
You know, Appel, who James Harden plays for?
I do. He is a Cleveland Cavalier. I did know that.
Now, did that just happen, or did he play for them Wednesday night as well?
A couple months.
James Harden over under tonight?
24.5.
Yeah, I'll go to 22.5.
Nah. Damn, I was going to say 22.5.
You have another guess?
20.5.
21.5. So close. How about Donovan Mitchell?
26.5.
It was 28 the other day, right? I'll say 29. 29.5.
28.5.
Yeah.
28.5. How about Bam? Bam's
76.5.
Bam's that dude.
20.5.
It is 20.5.
Yeah.
That's it?
Yep.
That's what he does.
Ethical.
It went up from 17, 9
Yeah,
years
I mean,
in a
that's,
row. Be happy.
So you would agree, Crowder, he's a 20-point per game scorer.
For the last 2 months, he is.
Okay.
Norman Powell?
What Norm? Norm went crazy the other night. Still 22.5.
Probably 18.5.
19.5. So close. And the best wing defender in all the league, Andrew Wiggins.
6.5.
I'm not talking about steals. Wiggins is 12.5.
You know he's an NBA champion, right, Crowder? You know he's an NBA champion.
Robert Ory has 6.
Who do you win a championship with? Golden State?
Golden State. And my hot take should have been finals MVP of that series.
Yeah.
Who was?
This guy, Steph Curry, whatever.
Nah. Wasn't the Andre Iguodala year?
I forgot Wiggins was the first overall pick.
Yeah.
He was the next LeBron.
No, he wasn't.
Well, until he
that's
wasn't.
yeah.
Oh, okay. They thought he was as good as LeBron?
He was, from the LeBron draft, he was the most hyped prospect coming out of college since LeBron. More than Kevin Durant, more than anybody. And then, he wasn't LeBron. In fact, LeBron went back to Cleveland and they had Andrew Wiggins traded on draft night from Cleveland to Minnesota for Kevin Love.
What happened to him? He got hurt, break his leg or something?
What are you talking about? He had a phenomenal career. He's year 11 of his career. He's won an NBA title. He's been a prominent scorer throughout his career.
Never been to
I don't,
all pro, never all star.
I don't think he's had a phenomenal career.
You're right.
He's underperformed what people thought he was going to be.
Yeah. He's not a superstar. He wasn't a franchise-changing player. I'm with you, but 12 years.
He's had a very good NBA career.
Rookie of the year, all-star, champ.
Yeah.
The first thing you scream is 12 years. That does not impressive. He's just been in the league a long time.
That's double the amount of years you were in the NFL.
I know, but he's probably better at basketball than I was at football, but 12 years? 12 years? 12 years.
Did you say probably?
Yeah, maybe.
What time does Jack Summit go on?
John.
Whatever.
Jack McMullen goes on the air at 5:30.
I told you the Bulls and OKC play tonight. OKC is a giant favorite. Would you like to guess SGA over-under tonight against Chicago?
32.5.
29.5.
30.5.
He's not going to let me guess.
Modest Buzelis. I know you don't know NBA, so I wasn't going to have you. I didn't want you to expose yourself.
I still like to. I do that plenty on my own. Let me guess a number. All right.
All right. Fair enough. Go ahead. Modest Buzelis.
Who?
My ties. 12.5.
12. I will punch you in your face.
It's terrible.
What?
That's a best game you can play.
Are you joking? Have you watched Boozy this season?
I have. You made me.
18.5.
Oh,
How
under.
dare you?
Under.
Josh Giddey, 16.5.
Can I bet down the over-under?
You can. Anyway. No injuries tonight on the Heat report?
No, Jaime Jaquez Jr. was listed as questionable, but he has been upgraded to probable. And other than Jaime, everybody else was good to go anyways.
All right, Heat tonight, 104.3 FM WQAM. What time is that tip, Solana?
7:30. Tip off tonight, 6:15.
6:15.
Yeah.
All right, let's get headlines with Solana, brought to you by Durrell Kia, home of the Pricito, our lowest price. Visit them at Durrell Kia or DurrellKia.com.
Of course, the Marlins do have opening day today. Very much looking forward to that. That'll be a 7:10 p.m. first pitch versus the Colorado Rockies. Are the Rockies good? Are they supposed to be good this year?
No. They are consistently one of the worst teams in baseball.
It's like the Rockies, the White Sox. Who else is terrible?
Marlins.
You got it there.
Rockies and White Sox.
Yeah, I mean, the Rockies have like individual players that are pretty good, but I mean, the best thing they have going for them is the incredible ballpark they play in Colorado.
I've never been there.
You should. It's great.
Is it a great ballpark?
Yeah, it's phenomenal.
Oh, according to Martin County Fire Rescue, it was a 2-car crash. One vehicle was a rollover. One person is stable, while another refused to go to the hospital. Martin County Fire Rescue said there are no injuries to anyone. So 2-car crash, so maybe it wasn't his fault.
That's cool. That would be good.
Or if it was his fault, yes, you'd see me at the hospital. I mean, like, oh, yes, bring me 4 ambulances, please.
I'd have thrown myself in the canal.
I would have taken one of his clubs and start beating myself in the head with it.
How did you get in the lake? Flew out the window.
I was ejected.
This was a really cool story earlier this morning. Just everybody unanimously, I'm sure, saw this push notification, and just it felt heartwarming. DeMar Hamlin has reached an agreement.
Why are you negative on DeMar Hamlin? It is the craziest reaction.
He's not.
There's plenty of people in the league who aren't
I know,
good.
but he gets attention. They put the camera on him.
Died on the field.
I don't give a damn, Hawk.
That's such a crazy take.
Hawk, they put the camera on him. He gets all his attention. He goes to all these celebrity stuff.
Yes, it's a great story. What are you talking about?
He's alive now.
That's right.
He's alive now.
Mm-hmm.
I died.
Crowder definitely thought he had a body double in the box.
I died when I was 13.
You died when Anthony Gonzalez lined up against you.
I died at 13. Came back alive. I never told you. You respect me more?
No, I didn't see it on national TV.
I know, but he's a borderline special teams.
A lot
player.
of people get slapped in the face. Chris Rock got slapped in the face during a national TV broadcast.
Yes.
Completely different slap in the face.
But Chris Rock is better at his job than DeMar Hamlin is at his job.
Well,
where did he go to school?
Who?
DeMar Hamlin.
I don't know.
Where did he get drafted?
I don't know.
No one knows. You just know he died.
No one knows?
Appel,
you know?
Pitt.
Where did he get drafted?
3rd round, right?
I don't even know. I'm asking the question, just explaining to you why he's famous because he died. He's not that good at football.
It's an
and every time
inspiration.
I watch a Buffalo game, I have to hear about DeMar Hamlin. And he's sitting on the sideline with colorful dreads, smiling, and we're looking at him and not Josh Allen or not James Cook or not the good football players in the world. We're staring at DeMar Hamlin.
He got drafted in the 6th round in 2021.
Nailed it.
Killed it, Josh. Good job.
Thank you.
Did he go to Pitt?
Yeah, he did.
He did go to Pitt? Okay.
Skip Bayless tweeted out, I'm a Caleb Williams fan, but I was a much bigger Iceman Gervin fan. And I'm offended Caleb and company are trying to steal George's all-time great nickname, I Unleash, on today's Arena Gridiron, 2:30 p.m. Eastern.
Was that accompanied by a 47-minute video with his wife?
Oh, those are interminable.
I love
so
those.
Caleb Williams has responded. Caleb Williams tweets at him and says, I don't care about where your fandom stands. I was trying to give you and everyone else the benefit of the doubt about knowing business and being smart about it. But I guess not. Foolish of me. Also, words matter, Skip Bayless. Steal? Enjoy that podcast. And then
Skip's
he
words don't
writes,
matter.
he puts the screenshot of the definition of steal. to take the property of another wrongfully, and especially as a habitual or regular practice.
Taylor, got it.
Got him. Got him. Got him. You're going to Ultra this weekend, Henry Summit, Stage 1.
Real performer names when I was a kid.
Right?
Yeah.
Afro Man.
Outkast.
Afro Man. Outkast.
T.I.
Run DMC.
Jeezy, Snoop Dogg,
Beastie Boys.
Jay-Z.
What's this guy's name? Sounds like an insurance agent.
Yeah.
He's the biggest DJ in the world. What's his name?
John Summit.
John Summit.
John Summit parks cars.
John Summit. Ridiculous. Guy's never going to make it.
It's over for him.
Anybody interested in the Miami Open women's final? That'll happen tomorrow.
Sabalenka?
Arena Sabalenka is going to play. Crowder,
The only reason I know is because someone came up to me here at Gulfstream and they go, hey, what do you think is a tougher ticket tomorrow, Marlins or Sabalenka at the Lipton? And so I said, probably Sabalenka at the Lipton. But I never heard of her till he just said that. But
I was going to say, at least they didn't ask you for a pick.
Who's Sabalenka playing?
Well, I was asking you, Crowder. Do you know?
I don't know. I watched her wear Pagula's tail out the other time.
Tracy Austin.
Nope. American from the state of Florida.
Yvonne Goolagong.
You playing Coco Gauff?
Coco Gauff in her first Miami Open
playing
final tomorrow.
Sabalenka?
She is.
Oh, I know who you're rooting for.
I'm rooting for Coco Gauff, but where I put my money? The woman that's my size.
I don't know.
Have you ever seen Sabalenka?
I have not.
Bro, she's a monster.
Yeah. But Coco's beaten her before, and this is in Miami. Coco's going to have the crowd behind her. Sabalenka does have about 18 inches on her. There's no doubt.
I watched Sabalenka Pagula. What was that, last year?
Well, I mean, they've played several times.
Oh, well, I watched her at Hard Rock Stadium. I watched them on the main course in the middle. Pagula couldn't even get to the serve.
Look at this. That's John Summit. What is that? That looks like a glamour shot for like for LinkedIn. Is that guy on LinkedIn?
Probably.
Did you find everything you need today?
I mean,
Yeah.
You used to go to a festival, 50,000 people. DMX. John Summit's coming on. I feel like I'm what am I at, a Tony Robbins seminar? I'm gonna get I feel like John Summit's gonna give like a motivational speech on how to effectively close leads. What's his best song, Solana?
He doesn't have songs. They use other people's songs.
Yeah, I meant like what's his best CD in his collection?
Bro, John Summit is like a Miami legend, bro.
I know.
And by the way,
probably so
But
awful.
Solana,
By
if I get a bunch of great pictures and put them all around my house, does that make me a great artist?
Yes,
Or
great photographer.
You're just using other people's stuff.
by the way, I'm pretty sure, I'm double checking this. I'm pretty sure John Summit has a CPA. Yeah, in 2019, he left his position as a CPA at Ernst & Young to pursue music production and DJing full time.
Crazy. Yeah. Josh was just showing us on the stream. Looks like a little BP going on.
Yeah, Gabe Kapler just walked out onto the field.
Oh, do I
and
love
he
Gabe
looks
Kapler.
phenomenal in his suit.
I've got his number.
Text him.
I've got Gabe Kapler's number.
Text him.
All right.
Want me to text that? Couldn't even say it. Want me to text Xavier Edwards?
You text X. I'm going
Uh-huh.
to text Gabe, and let's see who gets a response first.
Okay.
Josh, who can you text? That's on the.
I could text John Eric Alvarez, the media relations guy.
Well, that's not going to do anything.
I could text Andy Slater.
Okay, that's a good one.
Craig Mish is down there. See Tommy
You know who's
Hutton.
actually a great texter.
Who?
Zach Thomas.
Really?
Get right back to you.
Interesting.
Oh, shoot me his number.
I've got his number.
Throw him under the bus.
I think I got his number at your birthday.
Really? You were poaching numbers
Yeah.
at my birthday
Yeah.
party?
Yeah, we hit it off, man.
He did. He loved Hoch.
I'm telling you, we
He
hit
did.
it off.
He's
Yeah.
just nice.
Doesn't he listen to the show?
Yeah.
Yeah, he does.
Hey, Zach.
I'm going to text Alfredo Amezaga. All right, guys. Your weather in South Florida right now, this segment just turned into,
Right?
I don't know, but yeah.
I'm going to text Jeremy Hermita in a second. Hold on.
Appel, is it true? Because I feel like this is something I remember, but they held a Jewish Heritage Night, the Marlins, and it was like they were promoting it as like Jeremy Hermita is going to celebrate Jewish Heritage Night.
No, it wasn't Jeremy Hermita.
Was it Josh Jacobs?
Yes.
No, Mike Jacobs.
Mike Jacobs.
Mike
excuse
Jacobs. Yeah, because that's
Great
a
hair.
traditionally Jewish name.
Right. Mike
Except
Jacobs.
he's not Jewish.
And they found out he wasn't Jewish.
Yeah, it was great. It was like Jewish Heritage Night, and they had like Mike Jacobs' picture on it because Jacobs is a Jewish last name. And then they were like, you want to comment on Jewish Heritage Night? He's like, why?
Wait, so that's a real story, Hawk? That really happened?
I believe so. I believe so.
My best friend in high school's last name was Jacobs.
Jewish?
Big black dude.
Yeah, Jewish. W2 Roy is Jewish.
You Jewish?
You Jewish?
Huh?
He looked at us and goes, huh?
I don't know.
Yeah.
The Mike Jacobs story is, in fact, true.
Is it true?
Yes.
That's a great story.
That's funny.
Could have had one with Matt Mervis, but shadow band. Wonder why. State of the world right now. I don't want to get off on a tangent.
1 for 70.
Mm-hmm.
Your weather in South Florida right now, it is 82 degrees. Tonight, the lows are going to drop into the mid-70s. Should be a nice afternoon at the ballpark. That weather report brought to you by Tornado Roofing and Contracting. Storm season is coming. Make sure your home is ready. Get your free roof and window estimate today. Visit tornadoroofing.com.
I love when a race is coming to an end and everyone starts screaming.
No, that's just everybody in left field screaming for a foul ball.
They slapping hands and stuff.
They got a winner. I think Lee Sterling was part of that too.
They got him one.
Lee Sterling got himself another winner. Lee Sterling said to me 2 races ago, I'm done. I'm in the plus. I lost my first 4 races. Then I hit a nice one. I'm done. I'm leaving a winner. Tell me he had money again on one of these races.
He had to.
No one who says that ever means it.
No one ever leaves. They never leave. All right, we'll take a break. We're at Gulfstream Park, and Solana is in the studio, and Josh Appel is at Lone Depot Park. A lot of action in South Florida this weekend. Take a break. Come back with more Hochman, Crowder, and Solana. it's my favorite John Summit song.
He just plays it.
I don't know. That might be him. Is this John Summit?
Yeah, it's John Summit.
I wouldn't have chosen this song.
You know John Summit songs?
Yeah, like 3 of them.
I don't understand it though. When a DJ has a song, I just don't get it. I don't understand what they did.
What do you mean?
They make the beat and then beg people to do artistic things on it.
I got you.
Yeah.
So it'd be like the drummer makes the music, but then he's the star, and everyone else who's actually performed the lyrics and everything, they don't get any.
Reason I know it because DJ Khaled.
No, but you
right,
can't
but he's not
compare.
like a club DJ.
He makes those beats.
He's more like
and
a
then
hype man.
He makes the beats and then begs his friends to put verses behind them.
Yeah, I wouldn't compare DJ Khaled to any of these guys. Like, these guys are all music producers. They're all mega talented at making really
making
catchy
beats.
songs. And
Making
then
beats.
and then they go and they spin to an audience of 100,000 people at Ultra at the main stage. Like,
do they spin though?
They do. They do.
Solana,
sure
I
it's
just said that
pre-recorded?
they make beats and then other people sing and rap over them.
But
And then they
it's
just
not. It's
then
not
they just
making
go
a
from
beat.
song to song of
It-
other people's beats.
It's not just like making a beat, though. I mean, they're creating songs.
What is a song? It's a beat.
He wants to sound so much more knowledgeable about it than you, but he keeps explaining what you've already just explained.
A song's not a beat?
No, I mean, you guys just don't understand. You
We
just
don't understand. That's why we keep asking you questions. It's the weirdest thing.
No, it's not the weirdest
He
thing.
knows about EDM. So I'm asking him questions about it, and he's like, well, how do you not know that? If I knew, I wouldn't ask you the question.
No, but you're asking me questions, and you've already made up your mind that you don't like this music, that you're devaluing these artists.
I like EDM.
Oh, no, I'm not saying you. I'm saying Crowder. Like, he's
I
already
just
made
think
up
the
his
name
mind.
John Summit is a ridiculous name for a DJ.
Yeah. And I'm telling you what they do, and you're just saying
No,
no.
you're
which
not.
I'm 100% correct.
You're making you're dumbing down.
You know what would be a good
an
I'm
artist
dumbing
an
down.
artist's work.
They make beats.
It's the most important part of the song.
It is.
Yeah.
Every song. It's to be somebody talking if they didn't have a
But in other
beat.
words, like Timbaland is a great producer, right?
Yes.
I wouldn't go see Timbaland produce a song on stage.
Yeah.
I would want to go see the artists who actually recorded the song. Like, that's the part
Sometimes
that
they bring
I get,
them out.
That's that's fine, but I that's the part that I get hung up on with the DJ.
Which is what I'm explaining to you.
No, you're
Timbaland-
being condescending about everything. You're not explaining anything.
I'm not being condescending. You guys are being
Hawk,
condescending.
how could you ask that? That's not condescending.
No.
Timbaland will make a beat. He'll grab a sample, he'll make a beat, and then an artist will rap over it. These guys, they'll produce music, they'll make full songs, actual full songs. They'll release albums with songs, and sometimes they did make a beat, but oftentimes they're grabbing different types of beats from different places, and then they produce the full song. And then when they go in front of an audience, they do spin, and they have different intros and different drops that they're making to get the crowd going. Like that's the job of the DJ. So they're music producers, and they create music, they create songs, not just beats. And then when they get out in front of a crowd, they do actually spin. And there's light shows involved. It's a whole production. It's not just a guy going out there with his iPod, plugging it into the aux and saying, hey, vibe with me. Like, that's not the way it works. These guys are artists.
So they make beats and shoot fireworks.
Don't forget the lights.
Oh, yeah, light show. My bad, Josh. You're right.
It's like watching Vance Phillips at Cheetah. I'm not kidding. I've been there. I go to lunch. Vance Phillips is a DJ there at Cheetah Pompano. It sounds like you described exactly what he does.
It's Phillips.
You play any John Summit songs?
I'm not kidding. W2 Roy is sitting next to us here. Now, that's a good DJ name. W2 Roy, 1,000 times better than John Summit. I don't think I'd have W2 Roy on the show if his name was John Summit. Boring. W2 Roy, for those who listen to our show, he comes to a lot of our events, but always Gulfstream. We call him W2 Roy because he was unable to hold a job for a long time 1 year he had how many W-2s at the end of the year? 9
9.
W-2s at the end of the year. That's an average of almost one job a month. And to
No
have
good.
that many jobs, you have to lose that many jobs.
Copy that.
Yeah, copy that. But he's been holding his current job for a long time. How long have you been working for the city now?
Next month, maybe 1 year.
1 year.
Killing it, Roy.
But when you finna have stories.
Well, okay, I know you got stories, but let me just ask. You know, tax day is April 15th. That's very soon.
I already filed.
You already filed. My guy.
I already filed.
W-2 Roy's getting it together,
You
man.
on top of it, brother.
He is on top of it. Who's your CPA? John Summit? Totally different. Totally different question. So just one W-2 this year?
One W.
Wow.
That's
crazy. All right, tell us what's going on at the city, man.
All right, where do I start?
You tell me.
We had a meeting with the manager like 2 weeks ago about my evaluation.
Oh, your year-end evaluation? Let's go. How'd you do? A plus?
No good.
No good.
No
No
venom.
good.
No venom. It was a scale from 1 being the worst, 5 being the best, and I got 2s and 3s.
What was the criticism?
Hold on a second. I just want to make sure I have this straight. 1's bad.
5 the best.
5's the best.
2s and 3s.
2s and 3s in every category?
Yes.
Every category.
Yes.
You got to get a 5 in charisma.
Was there a?
He gave me the rundown. He said,
Oh, yeah, there's a drone that just
I
flew
have
by me.
to learn the job more and learn the tools more. So they gave me a 90-day extension for the probation.
Oh, you're on probation?
Still, 90 days.
Well, it doesn't
He
sound
gave me
like
extension.
things. Doesn't sound like things are going that well.
No,
W-2.
Not going too good.
Wow. So you're now on a 90-day probationary period?
Extension.
Extension.
Yeah.
But what started the probation?
Oh, the yearly probation. I mean, evaluation.
Oh, okay.
The one still.
So do you think this is the first step towards them getting rid of you?
Could be.
Oh man. What does Nikki say about this?
She laughed at me.
She laughed at you. That's his wife.
Yes,
That's his wife, Nikki.
I know
Very
Nikki.
supportive. Yeah, very supportive. So you come home and you say, honey, baby, I had my evaluation. I got all 1s and 2s and 3s. Or just 2s.
2s and 3s.
2s and 3s.
Mm-hmm.
How'd you do in school? Did you get good grades in school?
B's and C's.
B's and C's? All right. So that's like 2s and 3s, right?
About the same.
Actually, that's like 3s and 4s.
3s and 4s.
Yeah. So you got the 2s and the 3s, and she says, because you want, I'm guessing, some moral support. You say, Nikki, I got some bad reviews, and she just laughs at you.
And she goes, well, you're trying your best. That's all you can do.
But Roy, are you trying your best?
Yes.
Great question.
Roy.
Only thing I probably could do more
Mhm.
is learning the tools more and taking initiative on this job sites.
So you wait to be told.
Yeah.
You don't take initiative. Right. And these job sites are what again? What are you doing?
Water and sewer.
Water and
Feces.
sewer. Feces. You're in the feces department.
Not for everybody.
Right. That is not for
Not
everybody.
for everybody.
Not for everybody. You showered after work today?
I was off today.
Oh, you didn't work today?
I work 4 days a week, 10-hour
right.
shifts.
All right. Oh, those are long shifts.
And Roy, but when you say Roy, you say you need to learn the tools better. Like what?
Like
Plun-
the wrenches,
plunger?
hammer.
You said, Roy, did you just say the hammer?
Hammer,
Yeah,
tool,
how would you
shoes,
learn to use a
screwdrivers.
hammer better? I mean, there's pretty much one way to use it, no?
Certain tools, similar tools like that, but I just don't remember the names.
You don't even know them.
No.
That's gonna be hard to understand the tools if you don't know them.
Somebody put on the chat, first Tiger's accident, now W-2 Roy's work evaluation. Can today get no worse?
But hold on, I have more.
All right.
All right, 3 weeks ago, we was at a site, and my job was to hold the water pressure gun into the hole, so the hose could dig up and make a hole.
All right.
And Crowder Hawk, I did it for like 3 hours. My arms was on fire.
So it's making the hole, but you got to make a big hole, I'm guessing.
I got to hold the gun, the water gun,
Yeah, but you're doing it the whole time
whole time.
to make the hole.
But my arms was tired. So I text the boss. I said, I'm tired. I'm burnt out.
and what he say back?
He said, well, you can't leave. So they put me with another assignment that day.
Were you supposed to? Were you the first person who tapped out of this?
First person.
Yeah, everybody else was able to do that, no problem. You had to tap out.
Tap out, tired.
He was dog tired. He was dog tired, boss. He was dog tired, boss.
You told the boss, I'm not doing this no more.
Tired.
Do you think that maybe affected your evaluation?
Could have. That's great.
It could have. Yeah, it could have. Well, if things go south, you've always got the track here. You know, you win your weekly.
I don't gamble.
Yeah. Well, you might be forced to.
Roy, as you say, your job was this. You have a number of coworkers around you. Two of them. How do they feel about your work ethic?
Yeah, when you tap out,
you got to do better.
Yeah.
They get on you, or
they get on.
Yeah.
And what do you tell them? Because they grinding too.
Yeah. Got to do better.
Yeah. All right. So have you committed to doing better now in your 90-day probationary period?
Started last week.
Right. But did you commit to do better, or are you just kind of like, I'll keep doing what I'm doing and see how long it lasts?
I'm trying much harder.
You are? Yeah. What'd you learn about the hammer?
How to use it.
Well, that's a start.
I know we getting ready to get off, so I want to give a couple of shout outs.
Go ahead, because we are getting ready to end this segment.
First, wifey, sugar, baby cakes.
Baby cakes. We love you, Nikki.
Yes.
My mom and my Avengers crew, my bowling crew. Avengers.
Oh, how's your bowling league going?
Average 196.
Did you see the movie Marty Supreme?
Never heard of it.
Oh, it's about ping pong.
Oh. And I want to shout out my boy Scraw, my cousin Fred, my cousin Kevin, my childhood friend D, and Mooka, and my central group chat.
Yeah, what?
My alumni chat.
Oh, you got a chat group going?
Miami Central?
Yeah, group chat.
Yeah.
How many people in it?
About 8 or 9.
What do you guys talk about?
Sports.
Ah, gotcha. You think they're all listening right now?
Maybe 1 or 2 of them.
Yeah. Can you get me in on that chat?
Sure.
Hawk's a great group chatter.
Watch it, Hawk. Watch it, Hawk.
Will Hawk look a lot different than most people on that chat?
Yeah. A lot different. Do you think there might be a sub chat after Hawk was added to that chat to talk about the guy that you just added to the chat?
Hey, Crown, I want to ask you a question. Do you still buy those expensive oranges still?
The
sumo.
What it's called? Yeah.
Sumo citrus. You had a sumo citrus?
No, I heard about it.
Yeah, they about $2 a piece, but they're delicious.
You that much?
Yeah, you just get you
They're
one.
expensive. Give
But
them $10.
never-
Give them $10 and get 5 sumo oranges. Come on.
You
We
could.
done. No, you
Who,
give
me?
them 10. Yeah, give
I
them
thought we were just talking to
No, give them $10 so we can buy 5 sumo oranges.
Who sells them though?
Publix.
Oh.
You'll never buy a $2 orange.
You making Nikki dinner again tonight? Fried fish, French fries. I know the menu. I know what you make.
What was your last meal you made?
It's been a while.
What was it?
Somebody puts
Yeah,
on
what fish?
Somebody puts on the chat. Did you guys see what happened to Tiger? Yeah. Why do you think we brought W2 Roy on? What do you think? Do you think we don't know we're the leading sports radio station?
One more shout out to my boy Snoop, who I grew up with, and my old John Goodyear coworkers. My boy Snoop.
How'd you have all these shout outs to do today?
Because they told me to do them the last time, but I forgot.
No, but do you think you're winning an Emmy right now or something? Like what's with the list of thank yous?
And why did Snoop help you keep your Goodyear job? If he's your friend.
I didn't want to be there no more.
Yeah.
Oh,
He wanted out.
I wanted out.
So you decide sometime.
Snoop was helping him too.
He was helping.
Snoop.
We gotta go, Roy.
I know we do. That's why I had to say it to get that out
You
there.
got anybody else?
W2 Roy is wearing a shirt with me, him, and Crowder on it.
Baby Case made it for me.
Baby cake.
Baby cakes.
Yeah,
Nikki
we
made
love
it for him.
Nikki.
Can anybody see that shirt that W2 Roy is wearing?
Yeah.
It's a quality shirt right there.
Yes, it is quality.
All right. W2 Roy. It would not be a. You don't have to take your headphones off. You can end the segment with us. You don't have to get all jumpy.
I was.
All right. And shout out to Schnoop. The Goodyear boys, Miami Central boys. Did you have any classmates at Miami Central that looked like me?
A few.
Did you? Yeah. Were you nice to them?
Of course.
Good for you.
You beat them up.
I'd like to hear that.
No.
You beat somebody up. You never fought in your whole life?
Once.
You're a lover, not a fighter.
Copy that, buddy.
Yeah, copy that. All right, we got to wrap it up here. We love W2 Roy. It's not a Gulfstream broadcast without W2 Roy.
I had to be. It's only right.
No, we
and
appreciate
because
it. Yeah.
when y'all come on Friday, I'm off on Friday.
That's right. He doesn't work on Fridays. We do. It's a perfect match.
Ask to work on Fridays.
Ask to work on Fridays. Say, I want to take
5
some
days,
initiative.
50.
I'd like you to add me to another day this week.
We help.
It's only 4-day shifts.
No, but you ask for a 5th day. Show initiative.
But the job closed.
Oh, job's closed.
So nobody works Fridays.
Certain people, certain different departments.
Well,
Gotcha.
you decide to work Fridays.
No talking to him.
Probably not.
All right. That's W2 Roy, ladies and gentlemen. The 5 o'clock Funky Buddha happy hour on a very monumental Friday in sports is next.
You're listening to the Hoch, Crowder, and Solana Show.
There's no crying in baseball.
Let's go! Turn me up.
I feel like I'm at Ultra. Ultra starts tonight, I guess, right, Solana? Tonight?
Yes, sir. Tonight.
5 o'clock hour is the Funky Buddha Happy Hour, and it's brought to us by our friends at Funky Buddha Brewery. You can enjoy a weekend full of beer and food and live music at Funky Buddha. You can watch the tournament games tomorrow night at Funky Buddha and have the time of your life. You know how much we love Funky Buddha, and this is a Friday edition of the 5 o'clock Funky Buddha Happy Hour. Crowder and I are live at Gulfstream Park. You got the 75th running of the $1 million Curlin, Florida Derby tomorrow. Post time is 11:30 a.m. for the first race. And make plans to arrive early. Get your bets in. General admission is free. Ticketed locations are close to sold out. And I know 10 Palms, which is where we're doing the show today, that is sold out. But you are going to have the time of your life. Biggest race day of the season is tomorrow at Gulfstream Park for the Curlin, Florida Derby. Easter brunch, by the way, coming up April 5th here in 10 Palms. You can celebrate Easter with a day of elevated buffet dining and the thrill of live racing. So make reservations because seats fill up fast. And as we're here at Gulfstream Park, and by the way, the Florida Derby will go off at 6:42 tomorrow night, 6:42, race 14. And while we're here at Gulfstream Park, Josh Appel is live at Lone Depot Park in Little Havana, where the Marlins open their season tonight in just a couple of hours. First pitch is 7:10 tonight. Pregame starts on 5:60 a.m. in less than 30 minutes. Pregame starts at 5:30, and first pitch is 7:10. And we are the radio flagship for Miami Marlins baseball now. And you will hear the game tonight on AM 560. We are monitoring major news in the world of sports. Tiger Woods involved in a rollover car accident in Jupiter this afternoon. And I'm reading from Variety here. Authorities say it was a two-car collision with one vehicle rolling over. One person was reported stable while another refused to go to the hospital, per local officials. No injuries have been reported. I think I saw that the Martin County Fire Department was having a press conference right about now or soon from now. So I'll try to see if there's any update on that. But that obviously is big breaking news in the world of sports. In fact, we should probably get headlines here. We had a visitor during the commercial break. His name was Kevin from Davie. Said he retired about a year ago, and he listens to us every day. And he saves things and collects things. And he brought Crowder a poster, which he can show his kids. It's a 2006 Miami Dolphins poster.
Yes.
And Crowder obviously is featured on this poster. And he also brought us, Solana, he saves newspapers, historical newspapers from, when things happen that are worth saving. And he said, here's the Miami Herald. I took a picture of it. He said, here's the Miami Herald from when Hurricane Andrew happened.
Wow.
And he had on the picture, the front page of the Miami Herald, that is, I don't know if you can see it, the plane. You see that plane crashed into a house?
Yeah.
That is the plane that Joe Zagacki survived the plane crash. And it's on the front page of the Miami Herald.
Really?
And it says, a Cessna 402 carrying relief supplies to victims of Hurricane Andrew, so on and so forth, took off. The two pilots were killed, and WIOD sportscaster Joe Zagacki was injured. And you know that Joe Zagacki was the only survivor of this plane crash, but he had the front page of the Miami Herald. And it's an absolutely wild visual to see this plane crash that Joe Zagacki actually survived.
Jeez.
Brought another newspaper. It was a Coach Shula when he broke George Hallis's record for wins. They did in the Miami Herald, the sports section, Coach Shula's all-time doghouse and then all-time greats.
Yes.
And for all-time doghouse, Joe Rose was number 2, and it said Joe Rose complained about Shula a lot, but did little on the field, something like that.
Let me see. I got a picture.
Yeah, he took a picture of it because Randy Crowder is on the all-time doghouse list.
All doghouse team tight end Joe Rose, Queston Shula, often without success.
Listen to what it says about Randy Crowder.
Randy Crowder, D-line, see Don Reese. Don Reese is also on here. Did time in Stockade for selling cocaine.
Right before Randy Crowder, it's got Don Reese.
Hey.
Did time in the Stockade for selling cocaine. Then you get down to Randy Crowder's name, see Don Reese.
I'm going to tell you what Randy told me when Cocaine Cowboys came out. Chan, I wasn't selling no damn drugs. I was doing drugs. So you got it wrong, Miami Herald. He was not selling cocaine.
But he did time in the Stockade.
He was doing cocaine.
Anyway, let's get headlines here for the 5 o'clock.
Hawk, I'm sorry to interrupt.
Yeah,
we do
go
have
ahead.
some breaking news. Appel was trying to show us earlier, but now I just got the push notification from Adam Schefter. Funny enough, Tiger Woods was arrested and charged with DUI, property damage, and refusal to submit per the Martin County Sheriff Office in Florida.
Oh, you get a DUI at 2 p.m.?
Bro, I mean, you're supposed to be training for the Masters.
2 p.m.? Come on, Tiger.
Well, there's no evidence right now. I shouldn't say evidence. There's no reporting on it being alcohol related.
Oh, could be painkillers.
It could be, right, painkillers. It could be something else. I just want to make that delineation because I haven't seen anybody talk about, normally when they're booked for DUI, they would say with X amount of alcohol or over the limit or something like that. And they're not specifying that it was alcohol. So maybe it wasn't.
But what was the other thing you said? Denial of something?
Yeah.
Charged with DUI, property damage, and refusal to submit.
So he probably wouldn't take a breathalyzer.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Damn, Tiger.
No wonder.
Man.
Yeah.
That bums me out so much.
Honestly, what we were talking about, I want to see him play at a high level. He's the best golfer I've ever seen in my life. Might be one of the best golfers, or could be the best golfer ever to touch a damn club. And this is the end of it. Like my kids, Lil Chan and Ava, they know about him getting in 2 car crashes now.
But why is it the end of it?
I mean, he hasn't played at a high level in a long time. It's been the end of it.
Facts.
But do you give any kind of leeway to the man is obviously in excruciating pain, chronic pain, and so it would make sense that, but again, get a driver. You're
Hawk,
Tiger Woods.
I was just going to say, Hawk, I understand all that, and even mental health. He's going through a lot. Like we're talking about him. He fell off. He was the face of a sport for decades, and now he can't do what he loves anymore. And he's on something or doing something. Get a driver. I'm sure he's not broke.
Told you he's not winning the Masters.
You nailed it on this one. Although I'm not counting him out. Because who got arrested and then released? Was it Scotty Scheffler who got arrested and then?
Didn't the president soft break the news that Tiger's not playing in the Masters?
Trump did say yesterday Tiger's not playing in the Masters.
Well, he's usually right about things. So
everybody likes a good comeback story.
No better comeback story than.
Come on now. Josh and Solana thinks he's washed. It's
I don't
locked
think
up.
he's washed. I've seen him play in the last 5 years.
Don't kill my narrative, Josh.
All right, let's get a quick look at the headlines. That is the main headline,
That's
obviously,
crazy.
the Tiger accident. Headlines brought to you by Durrell Kia, home of the Pricito, our lowest price. Visit them at Durrell Kia or DurrellKia.com.
Would you guys like to know the Marlins opening day lineup?
Sure.
All right, Appel, go ahead.
You got it.
Oh, yeah.
You want me to go through it?
No.
Okay.
I wanted it.
No. I don't care. The opening day lineup.
There is one question I have for Appel, though, and I'm not even kidding, because you had mentioned Slater is going to lead off. Wasn't Xavier Edwards, Crowder's boy, wasn't he lead off? So is that like a today thing only, or what's the deal there?
They're facing a lefty, and Austin Slater's really good against lefties. Xavier Edwards is better from the left side as a switch hitter, so they've got X down at the bottom of the order for this against the lefty for Colorado.
Gotcha. All right, the Miami Heat do play tonight. The Heat will play the Cavs, and everybody's expected to play. Cleveland probably going to have Jared Allen back as well. The Heat also play Sunday in Indiana. That'll be a 5 p.m. tip-off. That game will be on FM 104.3 WQAM. I didn't even mention the Florida Panthers, who didn't have the best night against Minnesota. They made it a game in the third period, but still lost 3-2. Anybody see what the Minnesota, I think it's their TV play-by-play guy.
We don't have time, but that annoyed me to no end.
Yeah.
Hey, Minnesota, you literally lost the team before.
You can't question he was like, the beloved Florida Panthers down here, 2-time Stanley Cup champions, all this fan base is so excited about him. And he tweeted out a picture where there's some empty seats. By the way, it happened to be a good crowd last night. We all know this is a down season. They're also like second in the league in attendance. So
it was 5 minutes into the first period when he tweeted that. That's enough of this guy, honestly.
Go blow.
Wow.
That's what I say to that guy. Go blow.
Huh?
The Panthers will play the Islanders tomorrow. That'll be a 1 p.m. puck drop up in New York, in Long Island. And then they play the Rangers.
Island. Huh? Long Island.
Long Island.
No, Long Island.
No, my sister lives there. I'm pretty sure I got this.
I'm sorry.
One.
I didn't realize you were the expert. Your sister lives there.
That's Long Island.
Yeah, Long Island.
No. I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what Long Island is. Okay. Long Island? What, they smoke a lot over there, Hawk?
Long Island.
My sister lives there.
Can you imagine?
I think I see Cunha down there.
We'll see Cunha.
Yeah,
he looks handsome.
Black coffee, spandex on.
The Panthers also play the Rangers. That's in Manhattan. 1 p.m. on Sunday. So they've got a weekend back-to-back. Marlins play today. They play tomorrow, and they play Sunday. Sunday's game is on AM 790 for the Fish. Panthers will be on AM 560. The Miami Heat will be on FM 104.3 WQAM. Those are your weekend headlines. Your weather right now in South Florida. It is partly cloudy. It's 80 degrees tonight. The lows will be in the upper to mid 70s. That weather report.
I'm sorry, I forgot the other sponsor.
That weather report is brought to you by Tornado Roofing and Contracting. Replacing roofs, roof repairs, maintenance, and hurricane impact windows and doors. Visit tornadoroofing.com.
Get all these push notifications about Tiger. Man, crazy. We spoke with Jack McMullen earlier in the show, and it is opening night for the Marlins, and we don't want to give them short shrift. We've been here at Gulfstream Park having a lot of fun, and obviously Tiger has dominated some of the talk for the last hour and a half or so. But I don't want to give short shrift to the Marlins tonight, who begin their campaign at Lone Depot Park. Rockies are in town, so Jack McMullen, we will play that interview for you in the next segment. He is the radio voice for the Marlins. First, I want to tell you about my good friends in the amazing award-winning team at Doral Kia. Whenever you want a low price, you always pay less with your Pricito at Doral Kia. If you're doing a little car shopping this weekend, head on down to Doral Kia. You can get a great vehicle down there. We bought our son his Kia K4. Mitchell, the king of Kias, took great care of us. Him and his staff, they will take great care of you. Take advantage of a Pricito now on all your favorite new Kia models like a Sportage, Sorento, Telluride, K5, and Soul. Don't wait. Hurry to Doral Kia today. Don't miss your chance to save on a new Kia or shop any of their pre-owned vehicles with easy financing, fast service, and the best value for your money, because you always pay less with your Pricito at Doral Kia.
You're listening to the Hoch, Crowder, and Solana Show.
Baseball.
WQAM, broadcasting live from the Ed Moore Sawgrass Auto